Hey, welcome back to the
We on
Black Rasslin.
time.
Yeah. Wait,
We saw y'all talking.
I wish I could do everything at the same time because when we go live, I would love to do. Welcome back to Black Rasslin Podcast every Thursday, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, we like Mimi saying we saw y'all. Fam said he's officially running late, but Fam said he's running late. I know Matth was feeling like crap earlier. And DDM is part 2 reading Kamala Harris pieces of the book. At least that was about an hour or so ago. I don't know where DDM's at right now. But, you know, Rock did ask early bets on who's actually on time. It's me and Mimi. We supposed to have a special guest at a certain point. They're not here yet either. So, you know, it's kind of... Damn, speak. I mention it and they appear in the background, but we gonna esteemed guests in the background. We gonna let you. He look like he's setting up anyway. We're gonna let you chill for a bit. We just got on. You got to shout out to people too. Who's in the chat? Peace to E-Dub. Shouts to Proud of Me. Hit me in my Instagram. Talk about give me your ESPN credentials. I ain't got none. I actually didn't see it till the other day. We'll talk about that stuff later. Shout out Bad Liquor Drinking Jermaine. We got Peace to Rock. Peace to D. Pause. Shout out D Skills. Antoine 609 in the building as always. Peace to Tonio.
Hi guys.
AJ Chaka. Blue Chew Ken Lu. Zach Minger said it's National Comic Book Day. I didn't realize that.
Is it really?
I didn't realize. I saw people saying it was National Daughters Day. Who's all in the chat?
Peace here.
Shout out to
Peace in a long time.
She be in and out. In and out. Fam called in on time to say exactly. Fam called in to say he was gonna be late. I pretty much knew there probably will be. So I pretty much knew who would. Math ain't never on time. I don't know where. I was talking to Math not too long ago. I don't know where he's gonna be. But yeah, shout out Proud of Me. BRP CPT is funny. BRP CPT is actually funny. Say the guest name and they appear. Yeah, like I said, I think they setting up. They was there. Then they. Proud of Me. I didn't lie to nobody. I said I got YouTube TV and I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then I told the group chat. Was it Friday? It's Friday afternoon. I said I ain't paying for no ESPN. I ain't got no login to give nobody to get y'all no unlimited nothing. Shout out peeps. I ain't lie. VPN.
Freak.
Was I supposed to be giving somebody a VPN?
I don't know.
I don't know if I said that. Shout out to peeps. Proud of Me said dead. I don't know. Shout out Aaron Matthews. Shout out Arcavis. Yeah, peace to the chat. Mimi doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I got a little neck issue right now, but I'm good.
You slept on it wrong?
No, I guess because just the week, I feel like I have a knot right here.
Oh, that's that stress. That's that good stress. I understand it. Big Chicken in the chat. That was Big Chicken. Damn, I can't say who that was. Shout out Big Chicken. I never met Big Chicken. Big Chicken, Fat Chicken. Back old BRP. Matter of fact, back when I used to record upstairs, it was 500 Big Chicken, Fat Chicken story. Shout out. Peace to the family down there. Proud of Me said, Mimi, rub some castor oil on your neck.
I'm gonna do that. Thank you, Proud of Me.
You keep castor oil in the house. Oh, snap. Yeah. Oh, snitty that. Hold on. It looked like we got a special guest. So let me turn this music off. Because I mean, it's there's a pro wrestling show in Jersey. Shout out ETU. I really mean it. That's going down. Peace of the Killionaires Club. Matter of fact, I do have artwork for that. Don't let me act brand new. Do not let me act brand new. This card looks crazy.
It does look crazy.
Tickets are available. We'll be talking about that in a sec. But the crazy part is, I see this brother because he been everywhere. You know, when it's time for showtime, this brother really be everywhere. But I feel like, and I mean, I don't want to put words in nobody's mouth, but when the brother returned to BRP, it's like, you know, you get to see the progress. You know what I'm saying? Like we weren't able to record a 1 week with him because of the birth of his child,
Mhm.
and we've recorded with him in the past, and like you hear a little man in the background, "Hey, daddy, yeah, talk your shit." What I mean? That for a while, but I think this is the first time where we've actually been joined.
Oh yay! You know I love babies.
I gotta bring brother J Boujii to the
Yes.
stage. Oh my god!
Yeah. You say that, Papa?
Oh my god!
Oh my
Booze.
gosh! I'm
He
sorry.
looked like his mama. He looked like his mama.
Yeah.
Looking just like his mama. That's what's up.
He looked just like his mama. How you
talking
doing, boo?
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he is so cute. I love it.
My man is turned up. He talk. This is crazy,
My
Boujii.
hair. Oh, I love it.
Father
Gorgeous.
Father Boujii, how you been, man? How's
Yo.
life been since the last time we spoke
It's
with a
been
little one in the crib, man? I imagine it's been
Great,
turned up all the time.
it's been crazy because now all he do is talk.
Right?
Yeah.
Talk,
And walk.
like that. Yeah. Talk. You see what I'm talking about?
You be waiting for the child to talk, and they don't talk. Then when they start talking, you're like, you know what? You can chill.
Earlier, I just took him to the park, and there was like some chips in the hallway, just a bag.
Mhm.
He's like, why? Okay, all right.
All right.
He really mean it.
You better hide your little stuff.
You ain't got no pants. You got to
You ain't got no pants on. You got those padded panties on.
Here you go, man. See, he tried to do this the other day. He was naked trying to get in the camera. I said,
Oh man.
I said, come on. All right.
Oh,
That's a little you. I feel like a lot of that is you though.
I love it.
Yeah, 100%, bro. All right.
Shout out, brother, man. Shout out.
It's so cute. Oh my god, that is adorable.
Yeah, you see Math? Yeah, he pointing at Math right now on the camera. Yeah.
He said, "Who is that?"
Oh my god.
He be trying to get in the ring. I feel like,
bro, like he be chilling. Like I'll be laying down, minding my damn business. All I hear is Uso. Yeah. I got a foot in my eye, next year, and an elbow in my rib or something, just going crazy.
See, so while everybody's talking about the future of the bloodline, you out there, I'm not saying bloodline K, but like that may be the future right there. Take him out.
Yeah, he wanted to do it. I know my baby brother said he wanted to do it. I got a cousin in
wow.
that wanted to do it. You'll get your car, yes.
So you influencing right now?
Nah, for real.
The Boujii line.
The Boujii line.
Oh, the Boujii line. Yeah, man. So listen, they got mad kids. What happened?
You can't find his car.
Which car you want?
5 letters, 1 word.
Bro, he got 12 of them, bro.
That's what's up. No, I love it.
You want a white car?
It's what happens, man. That's fatherhood.
No, I love it. I enjoy it. All right, which one you want? Hold on. But before I come back and talk about my ops, let me go get my son his car real quick.
No, get you. Again, it's a lot going on. Again, not you see this. I really mean it card, right? Again, I previewed it earlier. Not only I don't have a good this is what the show looking like right now. If you see where Math is at, if you look youtube.com/Black Rasslin, they got a tag team gauntlet. The title of the gauntlet is called Y'all Can't Fight. That's all the tag teams. I mean, we talk about love and tag team wrestling. ETU really got tag team division on Smash.
That's where they reside.
It's 8 tag teams on this card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a testament to Boujii putting together the card. He's one of them guys when it comes to the tag team scene. I would assume that's why it's filled with all the tag teams.
Yeah, of course. See, this is my thing, right? Mm-hmm. We won them titles. I told y'all we was gonna win them titles.
Yes,
right?
you did. Yes, you did.
You feel what I'm saying? Came back real quick, showed me.
Show it to him. Show it to him.
You know, not only this time I come back with the title, I came back with my son, and I came back with my own show. So every time we come in, we up it. It's different.
It's that progress.
Come on, like you said it, Papa. That's heavy. So, like you said, right? It's 20 pounds, bro.
Tried it.
We won that tournament, and there was a list of teams on there that, you feel what I'm saying, that were all in consideration. And you know, Bang Bros. Wait, I'm sorry, Bang and Matthews. First of all, that's how I know they suck. Because of a cease and desist letter.
I saw their name.
Come on. You have to come get that back in blood. You want me to change the name? You want that name? Come fight for it.
I saw that. I did see it.
So get all that. Then we got Latinos Most Wanted. What crimes have y'all committed?
Hey, that's crazy.
What have y'all done?
Wait, you can't say.
What have y'all done? Now listen, I'm not saying I committed anything. That's all allegations and whatnot. But
allegations
Most Wanted is a little crazy.
Yeah.
What have y'all done? What have y'all done that makes y'all most wanted?
Yeah.
Who tell?
What kind of credentials do they have?
Yeah, what's the
exactly?
What's the
Exactly. Who that? Right? That's what I'm saying. Who that? Yeah. Who are they?
Who is that? Who is that?
Who is that?
Who is that?
So Boujii. So Boujii.
He a bum.
He a bum.
So Boujii, are you saying the next time we'll see? Because it was the summer of Boujii last year, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. Is this the winner of the Killionaires?
Yeah, man. Listen, it's getting cold outside. It's getting cold outside. That's it. It's freezing. Grab a jacket. You feel what I'm saying? You better get your scarves. Go have your grandma knit something because it's cold, right? Yeah.
Wait, you have on again. Your title says 1/3 booker of the show, and you talk. I've heard you talk about putting together the show. I saw a conversation you had recently talking about trying to figure out which match was going to go on first and whatnot.
Yeah.
So when I saw that you were booking the show, I wasn't surprised. I feel like the way you move and the way your mind works, that makes sense to me. Talk about that aspect, stepping into that aspect, and what it's been like booking the show that you actually know you've also got this triple threat tag match going on, putting your titles on the line for.
So the idea with making a triple threat is we done beat the tall white boys. We did that.
Wait,
we defeated the homies from the South. You feel what I'm saying? And so now y'all want to bring the homies from Chicago? Fuck it, bring two of them. We take them both out because we taking out every single team that was in consideration for that tournament.
Facts.
That's it. Once they done, now move on to the bums who can't fight. Which is why we came with the y'all can't fight tag tournament. Exactly, yo. Listen, it's a method. There's a method to all of this. It's okay. It's right here.
I don't know. I don't know.
To everything, to everything that we got going on, and to everything that we do. This is what it is here. So when it came down to putting on this show together, When it came down to putting the show together, it was really easy because I just wanted to create opportunity.
Right.
Like I know where I came from, and I know there's a lot of talent. Hold on. Oh, that there's a lot of talent that's out there, bro.
Word.
Who also could use the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So like I look at people because I came from the SWF. I came from Invictus. And like all it took for me was to get to ETU. I knew I was gonna be off.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I try to think about a Samira, who's a backstage correspondent who's been doing her thing. Let's get her over here. I try to think about a Smash and Burn, a Ricky Price and a Junie Underwood. Let's get them over here. You know what I'm saying? I try to think about Devious Cass, just turned 18, 4.0 GPA. You feel what I'm saying? The country is there. The last person that did that was Billy Starks. And look where she's at, and look who's on the card.
I saw. You know who else on that card? This shit right here, that Zeta Steel versus Maya World versus Janai Kai.
Yeah.
Listen, I say, Maya, need you here. He said, "That Boujii, what's up? Let's go about it." Yo, because listen, at one point, we was thinking about expanding the group. We was like, yo, if we was gonna add a female, who would it be?
World. Oh, I love that.
You feel what I'm saying? But Maya got her own motion, her whole thing, and it's like, nah, you doing your thing, queen. Go ahead, rock out.
Yeah, she outside for real.
You got your own motion, you got your own wave. Go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it's time, when you need someone to call up, when someone acting crazy,
So
I the same way. Like if some shorty want to talk foul, want to talk wild, I bet. Call him up.
If one
He
of
said,
these
"Yeah, we coming through."
facts, if the Chicago boys bring a woman or they bring a baby, we got them. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah, listen. The roster, the depth is crazy.
The depth of the roster is crazy.
Listen, L Dotty, he just waiting to hop off the top rope on somebody. He just waiting.
I know that's
Come
right.
on.
Lil Boujii.
Come on.
Why not?
Listen, he is.
Listen, I see we got the full kill you. I keep wanting to call y'all the chameleonaires. No disrespect. No disrespect, Boujii. We got
Oh, you know it, love.
we got the full killionaires on deck,
Mhm.
right? With I want to know, is Kim Broadway making an appearance in this three-way dance that y'all have got going on, and are y'all gonna show up at the Alex Price match?
I mean, like, look, listen. If Bang and Matthews, you feel me? The ones who lost their name and want to go out there, they want to act tough, they want to bring up someone else. I don't know who else they got. A Josh, a Joey, doesn't matter. Bring him through. If the Latinos want to pull out someone from the crowd with a mask, cash flow right there. You feel what I'm saying? So that's going to be easy. And in terms for us being for Alex Price match, like, we spoke to him. He was like, "Yo, bro, like, I got this." Like, he like, "Yo, it's been a minute." Like, people,
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. So like, he gonna remind people like, "What's up?" You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Listen, like, I know y'all got me," because the same way when they tried to run down on him, we bolted there. You feel what I'm saying? Myself and Smooth got there real quick, and they started running. They started fleeing, soft, every single one of them.
Can't fight.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Can't fight.
I got this. So of course we're gonna be watching and stuff, but like, we're gonna give our brother his respect. You know, he's like, yo, he want to go in there, handle his business, ones and twos. All right, by all means. But no, if it get crazy, we got you.
We got you.
Outside of y'all the three-way dance, the triple threat, whatever you want to call it, and Broadway's match, KB's match. What do you have your eyes on? What are you looking forward to see? We know Maya World.
Yeah, 100% that.
Anything outside of that?
I got two. Definitely got two. First off, it finally getting Charles Mason and ETU.
Woof. Charles Mason, yo. Woof.
That's his husband.
You know, I had to bust moves, had to couple phone calls like, yo, bro, like, listen, homie talking like he a killer. He's soft. It's two of us. It was five of them, and they ran. I ain't know ETU had a track division. Quite honestly,
he came.
I ain't know that. Like, I ain't know we.
I love that.
What track division? We psychopaths out here. Like, what track division?
I'm just trying to figure out, like, I get it, expect the unexpected, but into being triathlon athletes and whatnot.
Let me call Charles. Please, I'm gonna go on me.
But you know, while they was doing that, they was cosplaying killers. I knew a real killer. You know what I'm saying? I had that connect in the back pocket. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's make that call. Now he's here.
That's one of your guys. That's one of your guys. That's been one of your guys. Shout out to Mason. He's making wild noise. You see how Dap acting. You see how Dap acting.
You know, once they hit the radar, ever since I seen him at Java Slam, I was sold.
Facts.
You know, one of the ones, bro. One of the ones, and then the other match I'm looking forward to is A Game. That's my boy. That's my dog. Like,
I had to make a phone call to double check A Game, or send you a text message. A Game statistics.
Bro is good.
Shout out to our family.
Yeah.
brother A Game, we now know, and
we locked it. Yo, he said that I did that. He was like, yo, bro, this is my whole family right here, dog. Oh, I was like, yo, it's good, man. It's good. It wasn't even like that. The streets just want to make sure.
It's just confirmation is all. It's just confirmation. Hey, shout out Ricky Saints. It's just confirmation. You just gotta ask the question.
It's inside baseball right now, but just to let everybody know, Joseph A Gang, who's on the card. We've been questioning back and forth, so I had to send a text message and ask Boujii, yo, is he black?
Yes.
Yeah. Back, of course. So I
just
said,
gotta confirm. Just gotta confirm because sometimes you don't know. Sometimes
you really don't know. You don't know, and I get that. I get that. Yo, they be coming up to me like, yo, que lo que, Damon. I'm like, hold on, slow it down. I don't.
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? Listen. I procreated with one, but like,
nah. They said that's you. They said that's you.
You know, so
I can see it. You low key,
Papa.
I get it.
If you wanted to, because I mean, you could be like, nah, he from back home.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of brothers from back home, brother Boujii, you got Mike Santana on the card.
Yeah, facts. Doing his thing. That was a big W to be able to see. Like, we got Mike on the card, bro.
That's
like
tight.
It's just like he doing it really big. Like, so a big goal for me was to get, like, when you play the WWE games, they always say like Manhattan, Brooklyn, everything. Never had the Bronx in there.
Right.
Never had the Bronx. He got the Bronx announced in WWE, bro.
He been moving.
So when is this again? Because you got my husband on here, you got my big father on here.
It's Sunday. Oh wow.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Sunday, September 28th, Jersey, DDM. You can take the train up.
So that's not for what part of Jersey?
Richfield. It's right across the right across the bridge. It ain't. Listen, I don't like Jersey, so we not doing that.
Yo, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, boo.
We not doing that.
A good amount of our audience is from Jersey.
I get that.
Shout out Jersey. Shout out Antoine.
And
Shout out
that's
609.
It's really unfortunate, but you know what I'm saying? We all can't be, from New York or better places. So
That's right.
Shit. We may need to change topics on this before, because I don't want to have to. It's been such a good time.
Y'all good. Y'all sanctioned. I'm just saying, New Jersey's a little like.
Hey, yo.
You got
Smelly?
You got to be in a certain part of Jersey.
Smelly state.
Exactly. You got me because bro. There's no reason why once I enter an exit, it smell like ass. And my all the
Thank
way
you.
up.
Thank you.
Boujii, this is family that you're talking to.
They
are dropping out the
No, it's not up north. It's absolutely not up north.
It ain't around here. We're garden around here.
It is not up
Don't
north.
let where you live define you. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. I just live here. I'm from New
That's
York.
it. Don't let where you live define you.
See,
You're better.
Period.
You're better than that. And it's
Is
like,
Max on the subway in New Jersey?
No,
Subway.
Antoine
Subway in New Jersey.
Antoine is from Jersey. He's saying don't do Jersey like that because this is what be up in New
Antoine,
York.
you don't even live here no more. You don't
I'm
even go here no more.
Is there anywhere but people like that, myself, Mimi and Cal are sort of local, so they may be able to make the trip. The people who may not be able to make the trip, is there any way that they can see Sunday's events?
They be asking.
Well, listen, baby, we live all the time on WTV, always live.
Get your subscription over there. It's like $5 a month or something like that. $10 a month, something like that.
Listen, man, it's one of those.
Yeah,
I get the film on the back end. You know what I'm saying? So,
of course.
You know, but I think it is though. To be honest with you, you spilled all the wants. All right, that's cool.
We'll get out of this seg, Boujii. We'll keep rapping.
Listen, we just trying to be a family, eat some Chinese.
Right.
I got the shrimp and broccoli with the garlic sauce.
And he's trying to be.
I got the fried rice with the you know what I'm saying, bro? Like
that's how you train for the triple threat.
Yeah.
Man, they some damn bums, bro. Like I said, he let a cease and desist paper change his name. I would never. That's like someone changing name on your birth certificate. What are we doing?
What are we doing here?
You eating like you fighting on the Avenue.
Avenue in the Avenue. Shit, it's banging Matthews and the Latinos most wanted. Shit.
Listen,
that's no relation.
I'm not. I ain't worried about that, bro. listen, for all I know, I can send a letter to them. They might get all spooky and scared of not even show up. Because clearly paper is their number one fear. It's be like,
yo, Bang Bros is crazy.
Don't cut no more trees down, please.
Bang Bros is crazy. That may have been a blessing in disguise.
Bang Bros is crazy as a name for your group.
I get it. It is, but it's like stand by it. Stand 10 toes on it.
That's your name.
Who is Bang Bros?
These niggas right, these niggas right here.
You
know? Okay. Which ones are they?
The ones not in the mask and the ones
not in the mask. The ones in the mask, clearly they deal with facial recognition issues, so that's okay. All right, don't worry about that.
Bang and Matthews, good, more power to them. But I think Curriculars got it. Again, tickets on sale now. This Sunday, September 28th. I really mean it.
What say, Papa?
Really mean it.
Papa.
Bye. Thank you. Love
Thank you.
Oh, he's trying to.
Boobs.
He gonna turn it off. That's
like, okay.
He looks so bad. He looks so bad.
Appreciate you. Running wild.
They said you bad
with that hair.
He looks so bad, it's crazy.
You're looking for the red button. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Boujii, we'll talk soon. We'll talk soon. Much love. Best of luck. I know you don't need it, but I know the show's gonna be due this Sunday. You got it. You got it, man.
Kill it, killer.
Peace. I took my man. I know he got to clean up he said he spilled water or something. He got to clean all that up. Oh, he said wonton. My fault.
Oh,
my fault. I thought he said it was water. That's even worse. Yeah, he had to get out of it. Peace to fathers.
Yes.
Hello, can I speak to Diggy? Yo, who this? Taisha. Yo, call back. I'm busy. So you going to the show on Sunday, man?
No, math is math, and I'm under the weather right now, so I ain't doing so much.
You look like
I told y'all, Chad. He said he was feeling away earlier.
Yeah, I'm down.
Bad?
Yeah.
Shit.
I came because you know what I mean. Boujii popped on. You know that's my guy. So
you get ready to log off?
No, I ain't gonna log off. I'm gonna be off camera.
Damn.
Well, you might as well log off.
Jesus Christ. God damn. Nah, shouts to Boujii.
This nigga come to work on time.
Go ahead and clock out. You ain't gotta, you know.
Say you ain't gotta worry about it.
Go ahead and clock out. You know.
Brother, fake news.
It's wild. What's happening? Like, you know, I can't really report my whole shift, but I can sign on if y'all need somebody to drop fries. Like
this with the lady at work and shit. I'm like, listen, I'm down. This was when I walked in, I said, listen, I don't feel good. You know what I mean? Right. I'm gonna do my work and shit. I'm gonna try to stick it out. She like, all right, I finished what I was supposed to be doing and shit. Walk back in the door and she like, yeah, so tomorrow. I'm like, don't you see? I'm covered in sweat. Like I'm sweating all this shit.
Here's what she's saying. If you can't work, you got PTO?
Absolutely. And this is
don't be trying to save your PTO.
Yeah, use that shit.
How much hours can you carry over?
What, like 280?
Oh, so you can carry over 280 hours of PTO a year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's strange.
It's like almost a month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like 280.
Oh, this I mean.
She was like, yeah, so when you come
work
tomorrow, ain't no tomorrow. Coming.
Ain't no back in the day.
Not coming in here tomorrow.
I got a dentist appointment tomorrow.
My back sweating.
You are so extra.
My back's sweating.
When you put that, I'm down. The mattress is over me. I looked at it. I was like,
the mattress on my face.
I'm down.
You be in a cool room in the dark, like
that's why I'm down. That's why I was like I was on the couch between the cushions, nigga.
That face looked fresh to me.
Yeah, I'm about to
Anyway.
say it's giving. You just
Nah,
got
they
your
said-
It's
forward
not
stuff.
beat. It's
They
not
said
beat.
sweaty math. Prada me
He
said.
got no bags, no nothing.
Well, she said sweaty math. Then she said math. Is
If
a
this
diva,
how you
so-
look sick,
Diva.
Yeah,
That's
this
them
is-
Aries dudes.
I'm not Aries.
Whoa!
Oh, you're a Taurus. You're a Taurus.
Wait, fam. Damn, it really works.
come on, smoke the
Do it
cocktail.
taste smoky though?
We about to find
Smoke
out.
cocktail is crazy.
I had,
Smoked cocktails on HBO After Dark. And that sounds like a Cinemax show.
yes, it does.
Cocktails.
You gonna make me stay on the
Smoke.
whole episode for this bullshit.
Smoke cocktails. You said it.
Smoked
He
cocktails.
said it.
Then
No,
you
I got
said
a
it.
phrase. I got a phrase. I watched. I'm in the reality space, and
Uh-oh.
the Real Housewives of Seattle came on,
Uh-oh.
and these two women was beefing, and they were beefing. They're going back and forth, and she said, "That's why you smoke. That's why you suck gout dick."
Gout.
Wait, what?
Gout dick.
Oh
Wait,
my
what?
gosh.
Is it cramped up?
Is it?
No, gout is when you get inflamed.
It's cramped
So
up.
one of the other one goes,
Gout.
"I thought gout was in the feet."
Yeah.
Like
was in the
gout
extremity.
dick.
Gout.
The context is homegirl, she got more money than everybody, but her husband is like the former like founder of HP, so he's older and she's young. She's like 40 years old and he's like almost 70. So
He
she
got
thought
gout.
she was reading with the gout dick. I was
She
like, that's
thought
the
she
first time I heard that.
Yeah, I'm not up on. I'm
was
not
very
up on that.
where my
time.
mind went.
So I was at
Gout is-
I was out to dinner on Saturday with some really
With
good
Mr.
friends,
Gout Dick?
with family, and
Gout dick is
shout
crazy.
out to Mikey's old lady, shout out to Sean, his old lady. We all out, and Sean hasn't been drinking, right? Sean hasn't had a drink in 2 years.
I've seen Sean.
Oh wow.
Right, correct. Matter of fact, the last time you saw Sean in action is the reason why he hasn't drank in 2 years.
That
Right.
should be the reason.
So the restaurant we're at has a liquor but then they had a list of mocktails.
Uh-oh.
And so Sean's wife says, "Yo, you get the mocktail. I'm gonna get mine with the alcohol in it." And
Right.
he was like, "You know what? I might try one. I'm gonna just go ahead and ask if they would put the cock in my tail." I said, "Hey, yo, I gotta go right now." Sean,
You know what?
God bless you. God bless you, Sean.
Put the cock in my tail. It's
Put
And as
crazy.
soon as he said it,
Yeah.
it was like, you know how you shoot and you know it's a bad shot as soon as you leave your hand. As soon
And
as
who
he-
said this?
Airball.
Man?
Yeah.
The man said this?
White Sean.
White Sean. I met White Sean. White Sean was at the party, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
you know,
know
you
what
never know what
Mark?
that relationship is giving. You know, you don't know what people do behind closed doors. So he probably chuckled, and she probably was in on the joke.
You getting
Cock in
pegged?
my tail.
You never know.
I don't know
You
if
never
that could be
know
the name
what
of the
people are
episode.
into these days.
I
He
got it.
getting-
I mean, that's
Cock in their tail.
I
Some people.
I got it.
Some people like our little cock in their tails.
Some
Well,
All right,
fish.
well, time to log out.
Well,
facts is facts. Hey, it's a spectrum. But hey, on
niggas' birthday weekends.
wow, wow. On that note, shit. Let's start this show. God damn, what? Fam been outside, Joe. Can you tell Fam been outside?
oh, with the gout dick.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed card of All-Star Wrestling Division.
You're Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. You've been rocking with us for almost 35 minutes. Not only do you know that J Boujii, baby, he probably run that whole house. He got that whole house under the palm of his hand. But you know that God is clearly still working on us. It's your boy Cal. That's fam.
Why you put fam first?
I didn't do it. My hand's right here. It's your boy Cal. I ain't got no title. Especially because
you got on your new Stephanie Vaquer shirt. Is that official?
This ain't new and it's not official. Shout out to Bootleg, man. I ain't got no title, but I do got a bunch of bootleg shirts, and I got a squad to talk about some damn wrestling with. You saw them earlier. Miss Mimi, say what's good to the people, yo.
What's good to the people?
She got that super peace sign up. Still got a title up there. DDM.
Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. He is the one named Sailor Moon. He'll never turn his back on his friends. He always stays to the end. I forgot the words to the end. He is the one named Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon.
Brother fam.
Hey, yo.
Hey. It's smoking. I be smoking.
Y'all niggas want to smoke. I got to smoke.
Jesus.
Ilfam 79. But you refer to me as you champion.
Still. Yeah. Brother Matthew.
Chocolate smoke.
Chocolate smoke.
Yo, who gave Dap this platform? He's turned this shit into Broadway.
Hey, chat, shout out to chat. Chat
Man, them niggas could never. Cal, they could never touch us.
Facts.
You know I'm trying to brush into a fade like Chicago off Poetic Justice. Damon.
He was brushing the shit out of his head.
You know, now with the close-up, I do see your illness.
I'm sick.
You were in the
I'm
Little
sick.
Rock,
Yeah, put me on the Summer Jam.
but up close around the eye area. Yeah,
you can see it. Yeah.
I was like, you are ill.
Oh my God.
A little flushed. Oh well. It is what it is. You showed up.
Right.
You can't leave now.
Right.
You take some elderberry and vitamin C.
That's
You'll be
normal.
all right.
For my normal, you know what I mean, my normal routine.
Little fish oil, some omega-3. You know, Whole Foods sells crushed flaxseed. And I started taking a spoonful and I drink water. I'll put it in enough and I go hard. I just and then drink water and then
Take a little bump.
That's rough.
Little bump of it.
It's rough.
Yeah, just
a little bit of
flaxseed.
Oh my gracious.
Hey.
That's what I think that's what this is for. Take a little bump.
Yeah.
Key bump, little key
That's
bump.
Blafties. That's Blafties. That's
You
Blafties.
see the nail? See the
Little
nail?
key bump.
See y'all.
Like this here.
Mr. FBI man, it's jokes.
Yeah.
It's all jokes.
Yeah, what you talking about? Mimi bought this?
Pat is jokes. Pat is jokes.
It's just jokes. We just smoking drinks. No. Somebody mentioned something. Speaking of rough, somebody mentioned the word rough. I don't think there's a better word for some people to describe Wrestlepalooza. And I think we should start there because that's been that caused most of the noise this weekend. They shout out Andreas Hale. I don't know if it's like I think
that didn't last long because the next day.
Everything changes. Andreas Hale wrote I didn't realize ESPN was going to be going back to doing reviews of WWE shows. It's what they used to do however many years ago when Coachman first went over there and they really were doing the actual journalism with WWE programming, which didn't. And from what I'm reading in the dirt sheets, there's some people backstage at WWE who were surprised that the review ended up being a C. They I guess they knew that the show wasn't like a huge a banger or whatever. But I don't know what they expected, but I guess they didn't feel like it was that show. Again, I don't know what show they watched or what show they thought they were booking, but I mean, am I speaking for the room when I feel like most of us have felt like it was kind of like a
lackluster.
Yeah, like for a show titled Wrestlepalooza, didn't feel like it was Wrestlepalooza.
No, we missed the Palooza. And I said it on TBT. I did not think that this was a big deal.
You called it a Saturday Night's Main Event
deal.
On the pod last week.
It was very much less than a Saturday Night's Main Event, in my opinion. But
Wrestlepalooza was a snoozer.
Major snooze.
AJ Lee, go back home.
We'll get there.
No, we got to address this real quick. She's had one match. Where did your ex? So hold on, because DDM, you came in was like, I don't know this girl.
But she's been training. Like, she's been training. And I get that doesn't translate.
Out there.
I understand.
It's never going to be out there.
I understand, but it was very like, even before DDM even said it, I was watching the match and I was just like, wow, this feels like Diva era. It felt super safe because that's how they wrestled. They wrestled safe. But at the end of the day, it kind of felt like they were purposely protecting her and they were protecting Becky. So for me, I didn't really focus on the wrestling. I mainly focused on the entertainment because at that point I was grasping at straws for something.
Is the first one.
I expected more, regardless of the fact that she that doesn't translate into the ring. Training doesn't translate into the ring. I expected more from it.
That match was like being with someone who you hooked up with after the club and they just take forever to finish.
It was a long ass match.
It was
I'm sorry.
Very long-winded.
Well, funny enough, this may have been one of AJ Lee's longest matches in WWE history. I've not done the math, but remembering, the match lengths that she would have, like Paige and whatnot, they'd be like 9-10 minute matches. So I was kind of surprised, but it also felt like the match was broken up into a number of segments. I think, and this is why I made myself go back and watch AJ Lee from 2012, 2013. So I not that I was like dumb hype about what she was going to do in the ring, but you kind of gotta be realistic with certain things. Like, she was the precursor to the WWE women's revolution when it comes to like women actually being taken seriously and having matches that, giving matches that feel like they're on par with the men. They weren't there yet at all. It was still a Divas time. She left 10 years ago, and I will say this. I don't know what type of training she's done. I don't know what she's done outside of WWE, especially in preparation for this match. But looking at what she was doing 12 years ago and 13 years ago, I couldn't go into this match thinking it was going to be anything more than the slaps, the Luthez presses, and then attempts to get the submission, because like that's
submission was tight though.
The finish is what got her over back then, because she's able to, you stand there, bet I'm gonna jump on you like
she's in the Black Widow. What's it called? The Black Widow. What's it called?
The Devil's Kiss, the Widow's Kiss, or something like that. I forget. Black Widow.
Black Widow. Well, she's in a Black Widow. She's in a Black Widow. She's in it 3 times. Oh my God, the Black Widow.
If you go back and watch that rise of AJ Lee, like towards the end of it, a lot of those matches is all right. We was fighting, and then she got the Black Widow on her, and now the match is over. Like that was her. So it's. But this is why I was also trying to preface, like, I don't know why she's got a multi-year contract on a match that very much feels like we're prolonging the feud that their husbands are in right now.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to they can't do the world title match between the two of them yet. It's too early to get that money. And if it feels like they did what they did, Wrestlepalooza, ESPN, spectacle for spectacle, we might as well. This is the time to bring AJ Lee and have the people cheer and sell the shirts with her husband and whatnot. He got to wear the jacket that said AJ's husband and whatnot. Like, they did all the things that I knew they was going to do.
It was corny.
I don't know why it needed to be 29 minutes though. Like, y'all could have wrapped that up. Y'all could have wrapped that one up.
That shit was so corny. And then even on the timeline, like, look, I'm taking a picture with AJ. She's backstage, and I'm just like, what? Like,
Proud of me asked a good question.
Years. Shut up.
Do you think they'll do the women's IC with her? I say yes.
Of course they are.
I think it'll happen. I don't know sooner, but I think it'll happen, especially if Becky's got it. That's the feud.
I just feel like, and I understand it's the first match and all that. We sit and go through this every time somebody come back, and then the thing is, a star is a star is a star is a star, and sometimes you are a star of your time.
Right.
And we had this discussion in the chat. Nikki Bella is not the world's greatest wrestler at all, but she feels way more updated than AJ Lee.
I'm sorry about this run of Nikki Bella?
She feels more current than AJ Lee. AJ Lee looks immature. She looks like an old little girl in the ring.
That last Nikki Bella match was trash.
She looks like an old little girl. And I'm sorry. At least Nikki is trying to wrestle current. She's at least making an attempt to try to wrestle current. But I'm sorry, if Nikki just did high kicks and slaps, I'm sure it would look good too.
I don't know if it would.
The only match that people complain about with Nikki Bella was the one with Becky Lynch. Let's be very clear. That was the match that people keep dragging her for.
It's terrible.
We may not have conversations about Nikki Bella a lot because I don't know too many of those matches. I'll be like, yeah, that was a good Nikki Bella match. Y'all, again, if chat anybody, if the one stinker that Nikki Bella had is with Becky Lynch, I need to see the top 5 of the matches that Nikki Bella had because I don't believe that there's any that have been any better than that.
I guess the point that I'm trying to make here is this. I am grading this lady based on what I saw now, and I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed in the promo. I'm not impressed in the in-ring. I'm not impressed with the aesthetic. It's giving dated. It's giving late, and I'm bored already.
I think that's fair. I do think that's fair. Switching gears, because talk about something I'm going to be bored with. They started the show with Brock Lesnar and John Cena. If you've watched Brock and Cena matches, their history in the past, Brock beating the shit out of John Cena, taking him to Suplex City, and then just winning it's very much par for the course. You shouldn't be surprised. I think the question of Cena's final run, what does this mean for, he has 5, and we're going to get into this conversation people having a sec. He's got 5 matches left. He's already booked. He's already booked one of those matches for October. Shout out to homie Justin. Let me get the applause go. Oh, I'm sorry, fam. I'm sorry. Appreciate you. Shout out Justin. Shout out Turnbuckle Talk every Tuesday, 6:35 p.m. on the Black Rasslin Twitter. X Spaces, a piece of the crowd over there. The Cena situation. Word on the sheets was the original plan was for him to win, and at some point he made the decision to lose to Brock Lesnar. I think the way that Meltzer worded it in his report is what people are kind of going with. Because Meltzer made allusions to Cena knowing who he wants to put over, and being cognizant of what what the impact of these losses essentially mean. So there's a reason why he would have picked Lesnar. My only thought of a reason could be because Lesnar's going to be around longer than I am, so he needs to have the win over me. I think outside of that, I genuinely I wasn't disappointed. I was just kind of like, what was the point? And I thought about it more days later when John was going on his campaign for AJ Styles. You about to say something though, fam?
But so I feel like on the way out, Cena don't need to win. I mean, if he does one or two of these, that's fine. John Cena's John Cena, Hall of Fame, whatever. It's, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That part of it. So if you listen to his interviews, the one thing that he repeatedly says he'd like to leave wrestling better than he found it, right?
Right.
And so a loss to Cena on his way out for a lot of guys does nothing but just put a loss in record. Like it don't do nothing for him. But
Right.
if you bring a guy back like Brock, right, and you have him kill John Cena, wash him, squash.
Mhm.
Brock's value from the door goes up because he hasn't done anything in a while. And then the first thing he does is beat the brakes off Cena. So when you need Brock to have value, because we all know Brock is on the downside of whatever his career is, you can use the beating John Cena as cachet for whatever guy that they decide to use Brock to, because Brock's not going to be there a bunch of times, right? So you up his cachet with wins over niggas like Cena on their way out, which does nothing bad for Cena and only kind of builds the mythos of Lesnar. And then when you beat him with Walter, when you need to rehab whatever Walter was, then you feed Brock to Walter. But he's better food after beating Cena.
I was shout out again. We mentioned Turnbuckle Talk. Shout out Turnbuckle Talks. We had this conversation Tuesday, and I'm still very much of the mind of, because I hear what you're saying. Actually, I didn't look at it that way. Like Brock is Brock, you know what I mean? Losing Brock doesn't really lose any cachet. Correct. Winning, like, you know, Brock. But I in thinking of the fact that like Friday they were quick to put Paul Heyman out there and have him and Brock have that interaction, and then Saturday have Heyman come out and do the thing. I guess in a world where you're not, again, Brock's not beating Seth Rollins, Brock's not beating a Cody Rhodes right now, I don't think, and there's no more like Undertakers. Is that the only accolade they could give? Like Heyman to give, like he beat Cena, he beat the last real world champion on his way out. I mean, I don't know if it's like an amazing stat or if he needs the stat, but I can see it from that standpoint. It still to me, it's like, because I've seen this story before, and I don't know how many times Brock's going to be going out there. It's like I've seen, like I can't get jazzed about anything that's going on right here until we get to, oh shit, this is gonna be the match where Gunther beat Brock ass.
I feel like there's one thing that could get a great deal of people jazzed, but I don't think it'll get this chat jazzed at all.
What you
mean? If they do the thing that the internet's been asking for.
All right. The Adam Copeland?
Yeah, the Cope.
All right. Am I going to have to burst the bubble? I don't know what people have been reading. So all right. So let's go back to Saturday. This was before Wrestlepalooza. First match on All Out was Copeland and Christian Cage versus FTR. Now, one moment
CNC Music Factory.
During the CNC Music Factory match, Edge was out there. I want to say it was bald. FTR was laying down. He hit the "You Can't See Me." He hit the fine knuckle shuffle, and the crowd went up. Everybody online, oh shit! Edge paid homage to John Cena on his run out. Blah 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 blah. Cena lose Saturday. Oh, I'm sorry. After that match, I have to point out Beth Phoenix came out at All Out because they was beating on their ass. She came out to come help, and FTR ended up spike pile driving her. Wednesday, here you go. Wednesday on Dynamite, Cope tells Christian Cage, yo, he's packing his bags like, I gotta go. I can't be here no more. My family needs me. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know when I'm gonna be back. Our chat hit me, talk about, yo, they saying Edge is about to be Edge Cena. They talking all this stuff on the timeline. And I'm sitting there like, I know, like, and from what I understand, Edge's contract at AEW ain't up till October next year. I'm like, but the whole internet, I'm talking influencers, I'm talking content creators, I'm on IG scrolling reels, and everybody talk about, when they bring, shout out Tony Khan for, did he fit, and come to find out, where is Edge going?
Find out.
He's got to go film season 3 of the Percy Jackson show, which he's been on for 2 seasons over at Disney Plus. He's getting another check, just like Wardlow was getting a.
Is that about?
He didn't eat.
Is that about an old soul singer?
No, it's a modern interpretation of Greek gods and whatnot.
Yeah,
What is it called?
Percy Jackson and the Olympians. They've had 2 seasons on Disney Plus. Right
that
now.
ain't got nothing to do with Percy Sledge. I just want to know.
I saw the movie.
They had two movies. My wife and my son were really big. They actually really rock with their movies. I think they were supposed to do a third one and they ended up not doing it or something like that. Mm-hmm. But Adam Copeland got to go get money. So I'm not saying it can't happen. John Cena got 4.
Percy Miller.
Percy Miller and the Olympians. Like I mentioned earlier,
that relationship is so soiled. We're not seeing that.
Well, it's one of them things where if Edge's contract was like up soon, I could see it happening. Another year, and he's got other obligations. Triple H and Tony Khan would need, like, they would need to be, because what would WWE do in reciprocation? Because that's a big give on the one hand. What would AEW ask for? Some people were saying, they should have AJ Styles go over there and wrestle or whatever the case may be. I don't see it happen. I'm not saying it can't happen. Anything can happen, especially in pro wrestling. You really they never say never. But this just it feels like there's some red tape, a lot of red tape you'd have to cut through to get this one.
So you'd have to do something that's never been done.
Really break the forbidden door.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the phrase.
So you don't think the forbidden door was broken with New Japan?
Well, I mean, I think the thing is like AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling doing things, and WWE and Pro Wrestling Noah doing things. Since back in the Vince days, like there was always some type of like WWE affiliation over there. And because of the way that the pro wrestling landscape was in Japan, if you were cool, just like now, actually, if you were cool with the one organization, you're not cool with the other one. We're kind of seeing that now. I think we're seeing that, not to jump the gun too much, but people were calling for Cedric Alexander to possibly go to AEW and be a part of Hurt Syndicate. And I'm like, he's in TNA, so I don't know what that relationship is. And sure enough, he show up on the Invasion angle on this past Tuesday on NXT. Like, I think a lot of those lines are respected first. And I don't know. Edge is Adam Copeland's a big player over there. They're paying a lot of money to have that man be AEW rider. It's. So
you don't think that door is forbidden?
Right now, no. Again, we're talking about this past Saturday where AEW.
I know, but I'm saying they did a forbidden door with New Japan, and New Japan is well respected just the same. I'm just asking.
I think it's different because New Japan and WWE, they're already not cool. Like, it's easy for AEW New Japan to line up because it's almost like when you figure the Omegas and the Bucks and all them, they came from New Japan and ROH to start AEW. So like there was already a natural thing, but like WWE's already rocking with Noah. So like,
Noah's separate from
Noah's a totally different company. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I thought they were intertwined like a Stardom, and
they're different. Just like it was like All Japan and New Japan. They were separate entities, separate companies, and everything. So it's again, I would love for it to happen. There probably could be some inroads that can happen, but there's too many allegiances for it to be an easy jump. It would clearly, the people want it. The timeline's gonna I want, now that I think about it, I wonder if that's why John Cena went on the campaign for the AJ Styles match in Perth, because people were hype about a possible Edge match, and John Cena's on the timeline like demanding Triple H booked this AJ Styles match. They got the poster. Like, they made sure to make enough pomp and circumstance that these two were going to have the match in October in Australia. But before we move to something else, y'all saw The Miz has also been campaigning.
I saw that today.
He I think shout out Heavyweight Radio, shout out Adrian. He had a conversation with The Miz, and The Miz he said that while he liked seeing certain things with this run, he said he was like, when he saw the AJ Styles match book, he was like, he was frustrated because he's like, why not me, you know? And when you start to think about, not that I want the match, not that Matth wants the match either, and we know he don't, but you have to. They have history. When The Rock returned, it was Miz and Cena wrestling in the main event of the show that The Rock was hosting, and that match turned into The Rock versus John Cena the year later,
in Atlanta.
There's a number of and when Rock had his first match back in WWE, it was Rock and Cena versus Miz and Truth. I think there's a number of different points within the Miz's career where he's wrestled Cena, and like they've had those stories. Plus, Cena used to give Miz shit, no pun intended, back in the day when Miz first got there. Like they've got a long history. I think if Miz ain't doing nothing else but hyping up Carmelo Hayes right now, why not give him a match?
So why give him the match? It's only 5 dates left.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like if they don't do this the heel run, and he's got time 2 months ago, do the Miz match now, because first of all, nothing's gonna be story. Just that's the thing. On the way out, right? And that's not a dream match.
Well, so. And this was the other thing that was brought up on the buckle, because even the concept of, we didn't talk about this then, but even a concept of an Adam Copeland match. I'm like, I've seen them wrestle so many times. I understand why people want it, just like I understand why they want a Styles or why they would want a Miz match or a Lesnar match for that matter. But at a certain point, like that match, which I don't even know if they have a venue for it yet in December at that Saturday Night's Main Event for his last match. I genuinely would rather see him lose to somebody who could get a lot of shine off of beating John Cena, being the man to take John Cena out, that isn't somebody that's already established. So it's tough. It's the question then becomes, who the fuck is that? But
the hook of having the Edge match isn't the match. The hook of doing the Edge match is, wow, they did this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh,
it's all nostalgia.
Not just nostalgia. Mm-hmm. They got the AEW nigga from.
Well, of course, yeah. They would have really opened the forbidden door.
That's the only allure of that match. I don't care about just a goddamn Edge, and that would be, who cares? It's a whole. I mean, you could do. They already did that with Orton. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I like. Somebody brought this up, Mimi, the other day, right? The Obafemi being the last one to wrestle Cena, which I'm not mad at that at all. I don't know how this invasion angle is going to happen. If Obafemi's not holding titles and he's ready to go up, or if you want to do Trick Williams, I really don't care. But if you want to do something like that, or somebody that can really gain something off that loss, whoever it is. Dom Mysterio was the other person that somebody mentioned.
I think we're getting Dom. I think we're gonna get Dom.
I would love Dom to be that last match. I would love Dom to be that last match.
I think, no shade. I think if Vince McMahon was booking, maybe things would look a little different. I'm not confident that Oba would be getting anything.
Oba wouldn't be getting anything. We wouldn't have had that heel run either.
Yeah. I don't know. And Dom's name is definitely in the conversation. I like Dominic Mysterio. I totally get it. But like, why? Like, I don't even like that Dom has the AAA Mega belt.
Oh, honestly. I love it. We're gonna agree to disagree on that, because I think they're doing everything right with Dom right now. Not that he would need a Cena win like that to do anything for him. He needs to worry,
because he has his father.
He's got to worry about beating his daddy, exactly. Yeah. But somebody where it could actually mean something. They can add something that is going to be different than here's another notch on the belt. You know what I mean? This could be like the first notch on the belt.
I like that mellow or that Oba.
Yeah, Vilson. Shout out Matt said Vilson's right. Vilson said I want John to give the rub to Carmelo in Boston. That's one of his. That's one of the November matches. Or one of the November dates, I believe, is that's in December.
Yeah,
that would be amazing.
That's the Saturday night's main event.
That's official. I thought I
mean,
read that they said they didn't know where that was going to be at yet.
It's going to be in Boston, from my understanding. But I mean, honestly,
I would like it to be mellow.
He got 5 dates left.
4. Again, we already know Styles is going to be there, so we really just got like 4 people to worry about.
He got 4 dates left. I say, everybody and their mother's going to want a match at this point.
That's a good point.
There's no story. Like, honestly, these are just exhibitions at this point. They're exhibitions. So
don't waste them.
I say don't waste them, and also to book them with people who, if it's just an exhibition, book it with people who are going to give the best match with no story. Because some of these people that they're throwing out are people that require a story for you to be invested in them in ring. I'm sorry, Miz. You need a story, and
you need a package. Yes, pause. You need a vignette or something on the show.
You need to put him in the ring with people that's going to get busy, and that, like AJ Styles. Okay, that makes sense because we know that we'll get quality out of that. But at this point, and I'm all about storyline, but there's no time for storyline. And based on his schedule, there's never going to be time for that in 4 dates. So you have to put him with people that are going to give you just a good wrestling match at this point.
So not a Brock Lesnar rematch. Do we see Dwayne The Rock Johnson versus John Cena at this time?
I no shade, and I love The Rock down, but I'm tired of Dwayne. Dwayne needs to stay away because after that debacle with WrestleMania, I don't want to see Dwayne no time soon.
I will say if
crazy last time we seen him too.
Well, A, because I think he may be filming at some point soon. But B, the way the conversation is about the Smash Machine and the way The Rock seemed to be going, he may be chilling in. I'm trying to get my Hollywood Oscar proper dramatic cred going off. But we'll see what happens when Smash Machine comes.
Now I will say this.
2 weeks.
If The Rock did come back, I don't know about the wrestling match. I know both of them have enough that they can deliver, but from a storyline perspective, the story is there because you can tell the story of John Cena being pissed about his heel run and The Rock coming back. Like, so there's intrigue there.
He can finally explain why he turned heel.
You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly.
Why he talked to The Rock about it. Yeah.
Right. I could see that, but honestly, with 4 dates left, you need to just put him. I don't see anything wrong with having one of those matches be a new talent that's just really good. But I know that Hunter is not going to do that.
No, he's not going to do that because I feel like everything they do, because there's no story, so you can't use him for your weekly TV, right? So then they've just got to be things. And when he does those things, like, they've got to be, I think the one chance is if he feels like for one of these nights, he wants to do the quote unquote open challenge deal that he did, when he had the US title.
Yeah. Like Sami Zayn's doing right now.
Right. And that could be anything. I think that could be dope for his last night. Because then the intrigue would be we have no idea who his partner.
It would be an ill bookend too. Like for somebody who he wasn't his first match in the open challenge with Kurt Angle.
Oh, ruthless aggression and all that.
I think so that would be an ill bookend to it, like a real flip of the script. If he said who won it, and somebody just ran out there and beat him down. But
because the problem is there is no tomorrow, right? So he don't have to answer for if it's something people don't want. There's no tomorrow after that last match.
I gave it my best. That's all I really got to say.
What you gonna do? I'm still John Cena.
Shout out Naomi. Shout out Stephanie Vaquer. Got to give Naomi her props first. But talk about I'm gonna save the night. EO and Stephanie Vaquer, they threw down. You already knew what it was going to be, but
Yeah.
they delivered.
That was the only thing worth the price of admission. And as a person that canceled, it's so funny because I canceled my Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN package the Friday before Wrestlepalooza. Looked like a damn dingbat, but it was set to expire anyway. Honestly, I'm not renewing it. After seeing Wrestlepalooza and seeing the state that WWE is in, they've made it clear that they don't need my dollars at this time. So I have not renewed. I want to see Marvel Zombies real bad, but I'll just catch it on my Plex channel. You know, I don't think that overall Wrestlepalooza, you know, at least with Vince, he would give you a nasty set design. He would give you a great set design.
What was the biggest thing on the Wrestlepalooza set? The floor on the walkway?
That's it. Like
the floor, there was something significant with the floor.
When I only remember because when Lesnar went out there, like the floor was lit up white, and I remember looking weird on you know, however many pounds he put on. I'm not Brock. I ain't say nothing, but you look like a beast for real, and that white light was looking crazy anyway.
It just looks very like I feel like at least Vince gave you the spectacle, like the sets that look like the front of a movie theater, the amusement park, the pirate ship. You know, like if you're going to advertise something like this, you've already made the Titantron smaller.
Right.
And if you're going to advertise something like this and make it a thing, I'm glad that Andreas Hale gave it the review that he gave it. I think that what we're getting ready to see is a backlash to. I think the balloon is getting ready to pop. The balloon is getting ready to pop on the streaming industry in general because Netflix is going to come out being the winner of the streaming wars. I firmly believe that. And then the balloon is getting ready to pop on wrestling because you've got to look at. I think that they'll be fine internationally, which is why they've started doing more international shows. But from a domestic standpoint, this being a U.S. product, they are just making it incredibly difficult to watch their product. I have to watch Raw on Netflix. That's $18, $19. For me to watch the NXT PLE, I got to pay Peacock $15 to $19. For me to watch the main roster PLEs, I got to pay ESPN $30. For me to watch SmackDown, I have to have a cable subscription because that has to be watched on USA. For me to see NXT, that's the only free option, that and Tubi, which is developmental, which I'm not going to see my big, huge stars on that. Right. They are effectively forgetting that children watch this program. Yeah. If you didn't learn anything from the PG era, it's that the children bring the adults to the seat.
Some kids crying when Cena lost?
That part. And let's be real here.
The children make you spend money.
That part.
At the arena.
It's only but so many before the parents start saying, wait a minute, I have bills to pay. I have mouths to feed. You can't watch Monday Night Raw. Or you may be able to watch Raw, but that's it. We don't have cable. It's just too much at this point. And I think they get ready to pop this bubble. Going back to Vegas again for WrestleMania. And it's so funny because I was at a watch party for Wrestlepalooza and I asked everybody, I was like, so y'all going to Mania? Are y'all really not going to Mania next year? And they was like, yeah, we're not going. That was a lot. So people are 100% in a place where they're like, I'm not going to do this much work to watch your product. I'll find something else because there's a lot of stuff to watch out in the zeitgeist, and wrestling is not mandatory.
Hey, well, I will say this. I don't know if I want to call. I don't want to be shady. I don't know if I want to call an AEW show mandatory viewing, but I will say, in the battle of the Saturday pro wrestling shows this past Saturday, AEW won hands down, I guess. I mean, I think from surprises like Chris Statlander taking that title from Tony Storm in that fatal 4-way women's title match, to that banger. Takeshita, Okada, and Masker Dorada had a banger. Paige and Fletcher had a banger. The internet was divided on Riho and in the Mercedes match. Gail Kim included. We got to see the Hurt Syndicate and the Demand do the damn thing. Like there was a lot of stuff to see on that show. A lot of good. Again, if you were looking for the Palooza on Saturday, I think AEW had already done all the Wrestlepalooza, and by the time 8 o'clock hit or whatever time WWE started, it was a wrap. Palooza was out.
AEW was clearly the superior product. It was clearly worth the price of admission because their pay-per-view was $39. For Wrestlepalooza, you paid $30. And they clearly were worth the price of admission. They gave you a quality show. They gave you quality matches. It was a quality program.
Yeah.
And I read Tony for Filth all the time and his whack ass weekly programming. But I must say that the reality is this, and I'm happy for AEW. You know why? Because you're purposely scheduling these lackluster ass pay-per-views on the same day around the same time to try to undercut this other business. If this business if AEW self-destructs, that's on now, no problem. But you're trying, I get competition and I get that, but you're trying to compete and you're not even as good. When it comes to the actual programming that you're offering. If you're going to offer counter programming, then the counter programming needs to be good, and it's not good.
Let me bring something up before I get the fuck up out of here again. The whole thing about Mercedes Monet's look not being up to par. Kind of what that was saying kind of reminds me of this because I was talking about wrestling and he was talking about her presentation.
Where are you
Come
going?
back.
I know.
Now it's AEW is the superior because
Oh my God.
superior. Okay.
Sir, take a NyQuil. Like,
Take a NyQuil.
Sure. You have a minute before you go to sleep. The reality is this. I believe in being fair, and sometimes my fair is not favorable to you, and that's fine. But the reality is this. If I'm basing it on program from story and match, and here's the thing, there was no story on Wrestlepalooza. So then I have to grade based on strictly the wrestling matches and that, because WWE didn't give story or any drama or extravagance.
They didn't really even do any video packages on Wrestlepalooza.
Right, they didn't do anything. So now I have to grade you based on wrestling match versus wrestling match because you didn't give me anything else to consider or add into the sauce.
And that water is too deep.
And the reality is this. AEW delivered a superior product this time. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize.
So
that shit was good.
I think this is what happens. Like in this situation specifically, is pay-per-views are the AEW thing. They are long, but then you get a lot of good matches, right? Yes. The majority of the matches on their cards are good, like good or better, right? Mm-hmm. In a year, we're at the end of the year. We're wrapping up. It's fourth quarter, where we haven't gotten great pay-per-views from WWE, for the most part.
It's been a minute.
Evolution was great.
Since Evolution, honestly, since Evolution,
right?
And even before Evolution, they were shitty
for the most part.
Yeah,
WWE hasn't given great pay-per-view, right? That's so. And for me, that's the smart thing. Is like if that's not what they do, you do the other thing, and that's what they've kind of leaned into, and they've kind of righted their ship. They're headed toward their 6th anniversary show next week.
6th anniversary next week, yeah.
And if you notice, like the pillars
Everybody back. I mean, MJF is
minus homegirl.
Yeah, MJF has been people are loving the promo work he's doing while he's also just losing matches, graciously to people. The Darby Allin's back. He not only he wants an I Quit match at Wrestle Dream after just having a coffin match with Moxley.
I don't know how you win that match. I don't know how anybody wins that match. By the way, I don't know how you make. You gotta do something to homegirl. That's the only thing. You gotta do something to Moxley wife.
You gotta take
with Edge. Because what else? What can you take from Darby? Darby is
Sting.
You gotta crash out.
You got to take out Sting.
Crash dummy. He's not going to quit.
Yeah, he's going to keep
going.
You
have to shoot. This nigga went.
He's like a cockroach.
He's like a cockroach.
To the mountain on purpose.
He climbed Mount Everest after breaking his whole body. Yeah.
He got hit by a New York City bus and survived.
While he was fucked up already. Yeah. He's a demon. He's human, but he like a different.
How you make him? He gonna say I quit.
And he a little motherfucker. Yeah, he may not quit. They may need to do like
no more dope. Like
why no more dope is funny.
How you want?
Give me that.
Like no, like just listen. No.
Just
Darby
Spike
Allin
Dudley
is more significant to his federation than Spike was.
Yeah, he's
surprisingly spry. By the way, like if you see Spike now, I expected this nigga to be like one of them old football players that can't really like Spike ain't doing nowhere near as bad as I thought he was gonna be.
I'm surprised he used to get bounced off his head all the time.
Yeah, no. I don't need the pad. Just throw me on there. It's fine.
Just throw me right on the cement. There was I mentioned Chris Statlander winning the title. She beat Toni Storm.
I'm glad.
I guess the question is, Mercedes Moné is still collector of belts. She got them dripping from the sky. Do you is it gonna be we getting Mercedes? Is Chris Statlander going to be the transition for Mercedes to have all the titles and then face Toni Storm? Is that how we're going to get that match for real? For real?
Mercedes is asking for tag partners for the new
So all right, so I'm glad you mentioned that. Tony Khan, Matt says she transitional. Tony Khan on Wednesday, his big announcement was an actual big announcement. Shout out to him for that. Because it's rare that they say he's got a big announcement. So
he's like, because he hadn't had one in a long time. And when he said it's a big announcement, I'm like, no, I thought he was just going to announce
the venue of a show or something like that. But no, he announced that they're finally bringing in the AEW Women's Tag Team titles. I'll say this because there's something that we wanted to happen a while ago. I think because there was an injury, it couldn't happen then. But talk on the sheets is they may finally start doing the Mercedes having a faction and the faction being the Renegade Twins. The Renegade Twins, I mean, they held their own in tag divisions on the indie scene. I'd love to see if at some point
both of them healthy.
I believe Robin was the one that wrestled last week. She wrestled Rio before Rio wrestled Mercedes Saturday. I don't know what Charlotte's situation is. Shouts out to their family. I'd have to check and see because I believe she'd been down for a bit if she's still down.
Renegade, man.
But piece of the Renegade family. Yeah, but so I think there's a number of options. I think over there. Mercedes teaming up with somebody could be one of them, but I would hope at some point we could get Chris and Matt says she been injured. Was it a leg injury? I feel like it was a leg. Charlotte had a leg injury, but
you know what's funny?
Charlotte Renegade.
Charlotte Renegade. The thing about being
concussion protocol. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
So
the thing about being transitional in AEW is because of how long between pay-per-views for them.
Yeah,
it don't feel that way even if it is.
Right. Yeah, it's an interesting schedule because it's not like they're having I don't know what the number of pay-per-views they're doing. They're not like that far away from WWE, but the way they have things structured, and plus WWE has an NXT pay-per-view, which is more likely to be an NXT and TNA situation this weekend. So like we get a lot of WWE product all the time, and I think sometimes it can make the AEW shit seem a little further out. But yeah, it definitely gives that illusion. I think it could be beneficial at times. Was there something else? AEW. Shout out Eddie Kingston. He back and he didn't lose to Big Bill, which
my side piece. Eddie Kingston is the guy I go see when my husband is not acting right, but I got a thing for him. But I'm never going to marry him or leave my husband
because he get high.
Because he get high.
Yeah.
Because he get real high too.
Yeah.
Stupid.
But I got a soft spot for him. Yeah. I never see him hungry. If you need a shower or something to eat, I'm always look out.
Definitely gonna need a shower.
Powder again. Come in here, Eddie. I got you some soup.
So you know what's ill though is I think I can't wait to see him back on weekly AEW TV because he's really good for that. Like him having a match or him building a feud and talking on TV are two things that he's really, really good at.
Good promo.
So I think he's important to their TV. Of course, Max is important to their TV. They so Edge is gone. I'm sorry, Cope
is he taking care of his family right now.
They didn't put the dinosaur back together with Jack.
Oh, that's right. Is he Jungle Jack Perry again?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. I hate it. Listen.
When I heard the music, I said,
that stuff.
I thought he was doing so well as the scapegoat. I thought like they were really if he's able to still be like, not wearing the little loincloth or whatever and jumping around with the dinosaur man, I would appreciate that. But we ain't need none of this. This didn't have to be that.
They didn't put the boys back together. Sesame Daddy, they didn't put them niggas back together.
Oh, they did?
Yep. Well, they're on the way. They have a match together this week.
Wow.
They've been on speaking terms though. And I mean, because it's been months. I feel like it's been a minute since they.
I thought he was
Nick Boujii.
So they didn't put a real effort into pushing him.
I thought he was gonna go to what is that team that we were talking about last week? Banana.
The Savannah Bananas?
I thought he was going to the Savannah Bananas.
Shout out to Savannah Bananas. He better not. No, don't do it.
He takes himself well serious.
No, he does.
Anyway.
But I feel like none of the stuff he was doing was catching that 5-tool player stuff.
Yeah.
A boot math out the chat. No, completely boot math out the chat.
He does a lot of lives. He does a lot of lives.
Oh yeah,
super boring.
Really, just sitting there.
He's just sitting there answering questions, but he's just, I like Bowens. I really do.
I like Bowens
too. He just doesn't have a personality outside of this thing.
He needed Caster and he needed badass Billy Gunn, and I don't think he was doing the end of the promo, but I don't think they got hot, but he never added anything.
No, he just couldn't wrestle really good.
He's just the best wrestler out of
he gave you someone not to hate, because I will never not hate Max Caster. I hate that he raps. I hate Max Caster.
He's a perfect heel.
Mother Max.
But I care. Care is the currency, right?
Yeah. You got to care at some point. If you don't care, that's really when it's a problem. Yeah. Either
Bowens can wrestle, and he does look great. I think Bowens would benefit from the WWE system. I think he would do well at NXT.
I was going to say, you put him in NXT?
Yeah.
He doesn't talk well enough to do well.
He would need a promo. He would need a promo.
I think they could work with him on that.
That's why he's in NXT.
Yeah.
Or Evolve. Or, you know what I mean? But he's got the look.
He's got the look.
He's got the look. He got the look.
So when you say currency, carrying his currency.
Care is the currency.
Okay. So that means, because I care that Mercedes Moné had caved in chest dudes holding her belts. That
was
means
rough.
like care.
I don't know if that. I mean,
I don't know
because
if
you
you
took
can.
the time to mention it,
That
Maybe.
means
it's
like
not
care.
0 on the
not.
care meter.
Okay.
All you have to be is not 0.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
wanted to be clear.
Some
Because-
investment. Some
Because
investment.
you care. Smile's gonna go away. You care about Cody.
he
Abracadabra,
he
baby.
called that one. That was good. That worked well. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. It was like clockwork. No, what was I gonna say? It'll be interesting to see what happens with that Bowens and Caster thing specifically. I think Math is right. I think right now they both need each other. Sean Tragedy, will WWE take a queer wrestler at this time? I don't know. I don't know. I
Isn't
also
there
don't know.
somebody on the roster?
I was gonna say I don't know who's on the roster currently
No, she gone.
to say Sonya
What's
Deville's
her name
gone.
is back
Who?
on NXT? Lil Yo, main man.
Shayna.
Yeah.
Oh, Shayna Baszler.
She's a lesbian. That's not the same thing.
But you
What the
also
fuck that mean?
but I
It's
damn I
not.
look crazy.
It's
But
not the same thing.
but I also think
Why
it would
you
make-
here,
He's,
Ariana?
no, he's right though.
It's
Hey,
not the same thing.
No.
I also think-
way less
Oh,
of a-
okay. I
it's
see.
way
what you
less
mean.
of a risk.
Well, it's different. It's different than having Max Cass or somebody or I mean Anthony Bowens on your TV wrestling, and you know that is a queer individual that we have, and we're putting them on TV. It's way because that a lot of the time you find out that the guy was gay, but it's not like it's a part of their character or story or gimmick.
Oh,
It don't really
okay.
happen like that, especially in WWE.
So you're saying they would have it, but you can't mention it like that other dude.
Like I feel like Sonya Deville would have went further if she didn't lean into the pride flag thing.
But
If
they
Sonya-
leaned into it with her.
They did.
Well, yeah. Here's
They
the
was
thing that you
definitely
learn
right.
as a gay person in the entertainment industry.
They were
When
selling
straight
T-shirts.
people think that they can make money off of it, they'll go and drive you to the bridge. But when they see that it's not working, you're gonna jump off by yourself. So when she came and did all that, they're like, oh yeah, because you got to think about, to Fam's point that he loves to make. At the time that was going on, it was equality, love is love, and all of that. So they took advantage of that. But when it didn't work,
they have been doing it.
they're not going to rehab you. You're going to have to figure it out. And the reality is, Shayna Baszler, even though we all know she's a carpet muncher, she never advertised herself like that.
YouTube.
So she would be.
YouTube. Just chill. YouTube. It's different. It's a different situation. YouTube. It's a different situation.
Wait.
Don't do it like that. YouTube.
Did Sonya Deville not work because she was queer, or did Sonya Deville not work?
No,
They didn't hold her up and work with her.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. The way that she went about it with the flags, certain things are triggers for people. That pride flag is a trigger, especially when you look at the fan base that supports this product. When you go more on social media and you see who supports this product, when you look at the audience in some of these regions, she's limited. Hell, Bianca Belair got a whole husband with kids, and she still catches hell in certain markets. And she's a straight woman from Knoxville, Tennessee, with a husband and kids. The color of her skin limits her in certain regions, and we see it based on crowd response. When Sonya Deville pulled that pride flag out, and I hate saying this, but I'm going to keep it a buck. It limited her. There was a ceiling for her automatically once that happened.
She pulled it out on camera.
She used to have it like
she had the pride in the back, like when
it'd be like tied to her pants or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
She automatically hit a ceiling.
Because some people are going to look at her one way only, and they may dismiss her.
You're not going to go in Indianapolis. You're not going to go to Oklahoma. You're not going to go to Tennessee and be cheered in those regions.
Yeah,
I disagree.
That's the reality.
I don't think they mind having folks that are LGBTQ plus IA, whatever. I don't think they mind having it, but are they going to spotlight it at this point in time? Listen, the earth we live on today ain't the same earth from 8 months ago.
Yeah. Go look at the news.
And somebody's talked about Finn Balor. Finn Balor is, everybody knows he has a wife. Everybody knows that he did it that one time and he was riding the wave. I'm not saying that he doesn't support LGBTQ rights, but the aesthetic and the understanding of it from the audience and the business was different. Sonya Deville had a ceiling the minute she showed that flag.
I don't think so. I think Sonya Deville had a ceiling the minute that Ronda Rousey came in as a MMA fighter.
I think that contributed to it, fam. I mean, Matt, but here's the thing, and this is a part that you're not going to understand.
You're right. No, you're right.
The community.
You're right.
The reality is that flag, because let's face it, you can work out of Ronda Rousey. Hell, Ronda Rousey killed her own goddamn self. The fans was over her that second round. She could have outlived that. But that flag killed her.
Yeah.
It killed her.
Interesting. Well,
if Shayna Baszler had did that, because guess what? People will say, oh, they ain't booking Shayna right. Shayna a monster. And we know Shayna, what Shayna give. But because Shayna never showed the flag, she never advertised who she was or how she lived, people can choose to turn a blind eye and say, okay, it's Shayna Baszler.
You can turn a blind eye to that.
But they did make her a cannibal. I was like, why would they?
She did bite somebody, like bite a chunk out of somebody's neck.
Exactly. So it's just different. It's just different. And it's something that I'm going to tell you, as a person that has sat in record label offices, who have sat with executives, who have sat with marketing teams. And this is something that, being a person that I didn't do the pride flag because I think it's tacky personally, but I think we need to upgrade. I think we can do something slicker than that. But I'm going to tell you, there is a ceiling when you do that. Not saying that you can't be who you are. They don't mind you being who you are. The Republican Party is littered with them. They don't like for you to advertise and be forthcoming with it. So when you do that,
Vaughn has an interesting conversation.
He's going to do it.
Vaughn has an interesting conversation in the chat about Punk and AJ had the flag colors in their gear this weekend.
They're a straight couple with like it. We know that the audience knows what it gives. It's not the same. Let me tell you something. Everybody else can make money off of gay people. Gay people cannot make money off of gay people.
It's the same thing with black people. Yes, that's a fact. And I'll say, wrestling is not the meritocracy that people want it to be, right? Wrestling is, you can't come in. I don't care if who can we say? I don't care if the Creed brothers are the first people in the door and the last people to leave. That will never put them at the top of the card, right? The same thing works for the people at the top of the card. Is that those folks, to reply to Vaughn's point here, those folks are at the top. That's the main event, specifically Punk. Punk can't do wrong. I don't know if there's anybody more over than Punk at this point, other than I mean he's not there, but like Roman, but Punk can do no wrong at this point, right? As far as that crowd goes. So that them being who they are and supporting what they support, because they seem to be, on the right side of things. But no, they can do what they want because they are who they are. So I think that is the difference.
It's a huge difference. And it's something that when you go through that process and you see how it works, you see the betrayals, you see the contradictions, you see the capitalism of it all. Just think about it. 5 years ago, there was LGBTQ signage on Listerine.
Right. Among other places, yeah.
How much of that money was donated to LGBTQ causes and groups?
Right.
That is the reality. Everything is a business. And the reality I learned in my time pursuing a career in commercial entertainment is that they will make the money off. I can't tell you how many times I sat in meetings and they were told, well, why don't you wear hot pink and do this? And you should do that. They would tell me the most inflammatory, insulting, stereotyping marketing ploys. Because they do not see anything past that.
That's all they know. That's all they want to know. It's green, yes.
It's more green. Than the rainbow or black or white or whatever. And I think the thing that because folks have kind of rebutted some things with things that they did months ago. I promise you, and I don't really particularly care to really go into this type of conversation, but like the earth, the TV, the goddamn country we live in ain't the same as 8-9 months ago. It's different.
Things have changed.
It's different. If you listen to that goddamn XM 24/7 channel that Dave LaGreca got over there, you know, it's some cool people over there. They got some cool shows. Shout out to Greg. Greg is family.
Shout out.
Listen to the commercials on there. Listen to the commercials on there. And I ain't gonna go into no detail, but just listen. We know who the wrestling audience is.
Thanks.
And it's also why I feel like it's always important for us to validate us, because the medium of pro wrestling was created for and caters toward white men specifically, and that's what pro wrestling is, right? When we start to get a taste of what it can be outside of that scope, and we understand that flavor is always going to make everything better, we start to look at pro wrestling differently, and then we start to want more from pro wrestling. And the cool thing about it is we've seen a lot of it, and in this climate it's tougher for them to take chances to become something else. So we have to keep being the folks that demand that difference from pro wrestling, because the more people accept what we're given and be like, well, that's wrestling, the more they just gonna keep giving us more of the same. So please keep telling these niggas you want your favorite black pro wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Keep telling these niggas by voting with your channels. Cut the TV off. Cut it on when goddamn Bishop Khan and all them niggas is out there. It's why we here.
Facts. It is 100%. I do see. Actually, I will say, chant for your favorite black wrestlers the way y'all chanted against Masha Slamovich when them text messages came out this week. Did y'all,
when you had Disney lose all that money because boy did what he did, and y'all.
The reason why Jimmy Kimmel is back this week is a lot.
Galvanized.
Everybody's canceling. We got to do something. They want him back on TV.
I was like, oh, all right.
I do bring up Masha because there's only so much time left for us tonight. I would feel bad if we didn't talk about this story, especially in the midst of Victory Road. TNA's got a pay-per-view tomorrow, Friday. Victory Road. Masha Slamovich was booked in a match by Elegance against Ash by Elegance for the TNA Knockouts Championship, but they pulled that match after. Let me see if I get this correct. A friend of Masha Slamovich's former boyfriend, Akira, tweeted a couple of screenshots and then a Dropbox full of images of screenshots that showed not only images of Akira with blood and marks and whatever type of physical abuse Masha had given, but quite frankly, like a toxic relationship that would spiral throughout a lot. Like you read them text messages, you may need to go watch like a cartoon or eat some ice cream or something afterwards. Like it's just real heavy.
She said some vile things to him.
Gaslighting, like
it was the way she spoke to him, the way she treated him. I think. I mean, again, I don't want to speak for her, but it felt like she was jealous of the things that he was doing in his career before her. I mean, you could.
I heard it was something about a steakhouse jacket or something like that.
So,
over
I mean,
there.
Is that why that jacket is? It's been all over my timeline. I'm like,
Ribera jackets are infamous. Well, they're famous for pro wrestlers when they go to Japan, when they do their tours. That's like the spot where pro wrestlers go, and they got the ill satin jackets. Matter of fact, when WWE went, I want to say that Bianca and Tez they maybe went with someone else, and they all had the jackets on.
Yeah, because they gave them to them. I think they got to give it to you.
You go and you're given the jacket, and the thing was. I mean, you could argue Masha may be a better wrestler, more known wrestler than the guy she was dating. It sounded like she felt the way that he got to go before she got to go. And one day, I guess when he got back, he had the jacket on, and she got pissed because she was like, "You shouldn't be. You don't even need to be wearing that jacket around me because how stuff like that."
Remember the doc with what was the OVW doc? Remember Hollywood Haley J boyfriend with the
that's right. His hair was the Netflix thing. The wrestlers
is the same. It was the same kind of like he was sitting watching her success.
I've been around a little longer, but you're doing a little better than me. Hollywood Haley J.
Hollywood Haley J's boyfriend was.
I forget the guy's name.
It doesn't matter. We don't need to shout yo out.
I don't remember his name. He was kind of jerky, but
we don't.
But it was a situation where he had been in the business maybe like a decade or so longer than she had, but she was popping at the time, and he was using that to kind of dig in on her because they were having a relationship. So he would always use that shit against her. Like whose fault is that you're the veteran, but you ain't able to pop like I'm popping? But it feels like that's similar to what's going on, or at least part of what's going on here now. But yeah, so
I ain't gonna lie. When I saw Masha on NXT, I wasn't impressed. But
good.
And I'm not saying that because of what's happening now. I just was like, oh, okay, Masha Slamovich.
She made a name for herself on the indies. I don't know if it was just death matches, but she was one of those ones who was able. She wrestled a lot of guys and had a lot of like harder core.
Her name is badass.
Yeah, Masha Slamovich is an ill last name. I think I heard her name before I saw her. I think over the last couple of years in TNA, she's been TNA Knockouts champion, but I think some of the biggest stuff she did was teaming with Killer Kelly. They had a kind of are we gay? Are we tag members? Or do we just really like what's our obsession here type of gimmick situation going on? But she got dropped. So she got dropped from the TNA show on Friday. TNA said they're doing an investigation after all of these messages went out. She also got dropped from a Prestige Wrestling show, Roseland 12, on October 5th. She got dropped from the Metroplex Wrestling show on October 25th. That's Athena's wrestling organization, and West Coast Pros, How the West Was Won, which has that ill Maya World Willow Nightingale match coming up on November 1st. Masha was booked for that. We saw Masha. Did we see her in Vegas? I saw her somewhere recently. I at a wrestling show or something. She'd been out, like she's been around, and I think it's a rep. She dropped she took to social media.
I ain't gonna lie, her social media response, I kind of slightly led for it because it was basically saying, "Girl, we was in a bad relationship. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. I ain't saying nothing else. This is my last statement on it." But people, ain't she Russian?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm not 100% sure where
it was given very much of.
Like
I'm not gonna sit and go back and forth with y'all. Yes. It is what it is.
That was part of the text
how they may.
She would gaslight him, but then there were parts of the text where she'd be like, "All right, this is the last time you talk to. I'm not talking to you ever again. Don't respond to me, whatever the case may be." but then it would be like messages coming from the sister's account, and he was like, "If this is even your sister," because he thought that she was like, I don't know. It's a weird situation, but
it's weird.
yeah, she said we hurt each other deeply and in private moments failed to treat each other with the consideration and respect we both deserve. I take responsibility and I am sorry, embarrassed, and ashamed. In the time since, I've sought help to reflect on this time and deal with conflict in more mature, healthier, sustainable ways. I don't the way that people are dropping her though. Like, I bring this up now because, again, mentioned earlier, Tuesday, the NXT ended. It was supposed to be Obafemi and Trick Williams having the match for winner take all. Fam mentioned it. Fam said, "Hey, this looked like Invasion. This looked like the Invasion."
Mm-hmm.
Shown and once you
Shout
saw
out to Rock too. Rock was in the chat, said, "Ain't no way that we getting a clean into that match."
So, once you saw, because like Mike Santana was out there, but once they kept putting the camera on every TNA person that was out there, it's like it was really
specifically. Did you see what they were doing though? It wasn't. They were showing, especially like the niggas with like that the straight faced in the crowd.
Yes,
were all ex NXT.
Oh yeah, it was Moose. It was
like that.
Kazarian. It was a lot.
Was Matt Cardona in NXT?
Or TNA? Well, he was WWE.
Yeah, he was in NXT.
He was former WWE.
Yeah, but
I want them
doing
to
the
But I went actually I actually forgot that thing, because when I saw him, I'm like, yo, was that Matt Cardona? And they said him on TV. I'm like, yeah, this about to, because Cedric and a couple of them was spotted earlier in the night, like kind of walking around. It was just after the Grayson Wallace situation. No, we'll see. And I mean, was AJ Francis there?
No,
it may be a couple of things.
Iconic came back.
Socials. AJ Francis, being the heel in the company, has been like, "No, I'm with them WWE niggas." Even the Trick, him and Trick recorded a song the other day.
Oh, they did. I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
The Iconics came back. DDM.
Iconics.
Oh yeah, I
saw
them. I watched it and I saw them, and I was like, "Oh, okay." But they should have never been dropped anyway. But
yeah, shit. Speaking of dropped, I mean, Jasmine Nix announced this week that she's not re-signing her contract. I don't remember what she really did. She mentioned being injured, and I feel like she was. I mean, again, no shade there. I feel like she was injured a fair amount of the time.
Yeah,
she was on TV with Fatal Attraction. I think that's probably some of her most prominent TV work. But she dropped. There was a word that came out that says she got attacked on NXT, mystery attack. She just laid out on the ground, and people were speculating. And sure enough, that is how they wrote her out of her NXT career.
And her girls didn't even go check.
The Fatal, they word on road is they're already looking for new members of the squad.
They said she was whack anyway.
It's Fatal. It's a wrap. But Jasmine Nix got her car. She said, "Hey, for the work that I was doing, and she said I was doing NXT, I was doing weekends, I was doing all this stuff. I wasn't getting the pay commensurate with the work I was doing." And
did you say what the pay was?
$60,000.
Someone online asked if she was making anywhere around $80K to $100K, and she said, "I wish." I've seen the 60,000. I don't know if it was like a source from WWE or somebody, but I saw 75,000 be a figure that was thrown out as well, which, I mean, it's under 80K, whatever the case may be. I don't know what she would have been expecting. Like, realistically, it's in NXT, working NXT, and then whatever weekend shows, plus the TNA dates. I would assume, again, I just watch NXT, I just watch LFG, I just been watching pro wrestling since I was a jit. Shouts out to my folks who say jit. Since I was a young boy, part of getting the experience, especially when you're somebody who's not a name. Again, G Dixon said he had to Google her to figure out who she was when she got let go. Like, to gain the experience, you got to do the wrestling. Like, this is what you do, especially you got to develop and develop.
To do the wrestling, you need healthcare, and $60,000 is how much healthcare is a year.
The funny thing was, and because I think this probably swayed her more. She said that while she was under contract, there was a bunch of stuff she had to turn down. I think there's probably a lot of money on the table for her in whatever venture
in
she's gonna be
soccer.
doing.
Here's the thing, and this is what they're probably going to start running into with this NIL program. These kids can make a lot of money on their actual sports. They can do a lot with their actual sports.
Right.
So the allure of being a WWE superstar is a selling point, but when you can make money off of your actual sport, and if you're offering these kids who could go overseas and make a couple $100,000 or something on their actual sport that they're already good at,
and get healthcare,
like why would they're going to run into that. I think WWE is going to learn a lesson that is certain core things to the business that you have to. These motherfuckers who will travel for $25 at the end of the night. Those are the people that's going to work for you. These NIL kids that, they know their worth, no shade, that can make money off their sports. You got a limited time with them.
Yeah. You got to make it work because they will make it work somewhere else.
Your Iconics, your Matt Cardonas, even though Matt Cardona making bread on the indies, but like guys like that love the business and that's going to work for the business, they'll do it for you. But these NIL kids, especially when you talk to a Gen Zer and a Generation Alpha,
they got a different brain.
Now they don't care about
they don't hear nothing. He said
tradition, none of that.
Shut up, Chris.
They don't care.
Oh, nigga, get out the chat.
Yeah, nigga, get out the chat. Nigga. Yep.
I saw work in here too.
Yeah, I saw work. Shout out work. I saw work earlier. It's an interesting one. It's definitely
foreign.
Okay. I gotta bring these names up because we're at, again, invasion.
Real rap.
The end of NXT was Super Invasion. Friday, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to assume somebody from NXT is going to be down the Victory Road. What's on that card? Is there a title match? Trick is not defending the title there. You're getting Mike Santana though. Damn. Leon Slater defending the TNA X Division title against Myron Reed. That may be worth the price of admission right there.
Definitely. That's that real hip hop, fellas.
And another banger, Cedric Alexander versus Trey Miguel versus Zachary Wentz. That's just a random triple threat. It's going to be an interesting show, but there's no trick.
When did triple threats like consistently get crazy? Because like there are a lot of like just triple threat matches just have been dope over the last like few years.
We just had to catch the Okada and Dorada. That was a great triple threat on the All Out show. Yeah, I don't know if Obafemi's had a couple of them. What Oba Trick and Javon Edwards. They had that banger as well early this year. What was that in Vegas? Yeah, it's I don't know what it is, but god damn it, keep doing it.
Shout out to Rick for walking right through the whole chaos of everything. Just went to the back. Y'all
Rick had his eye on the prize. I guess that match is is that Sunday or Saturday? Yeah, Saturday, September 27th, 7 p.m. is NXT No Mercy, main evented by Ricky Saints challenging Obafemi for the NXT title. Matt said Ricky winning. Ricky Stanks winning, as a matter of fact. If Ricky win, I may get Obafemi versus John Cena. I'm kidding, but
a lot of black people want that match, and rightfully so.
Facts.
I don't trust it to happen.
I don't know, but we'll see. Can't trust it. Elsewhere on the card, I said Javon Edwards. Javon Evans and Josh Briggs are having a singles match. Jordan Grace may actually win the steel cage match against Blake Monroe. I don't know, but we'll see. She do like to eat. Ethan Page is defending the NXT North American title against Tavion Heights. Sol Rook is defending the Speed title against Laney Reed. And Lola Vice is going to be challenging JC Jane for the NXT Women's title. Again, that's Saturday night if you want some NXT action. I'm assuming it's going to be some TNA people there, just like I'm assuming it's going to be some NXT people at the TNA show the night before on Friday. Gosh, is there anything else? Did we ever see how many black folk was on the PWI 500?
Nah, it was a few.
It was a few.
It was. I will say the order was. I'll say a lot of that order made sense.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
Who was the highest rated black person on it?
Shit, because it wasn't who people gonna say it was.
Who was number one? I'm sorry. No, never mind. I just think I just think some of the ranking, like the order of their ranking of the black people, kind of made sense. Now maybe there's some folks that might not have been in front of them, should have been, but the order of the black people.
Yeah, then it's almost like they had some help.
Sure, Chris Brown.
It's almost like they had some help. Raw, I don't care about that. SmackDown's gonna have the Tiffany Stratton versus Nia Jax versus Jade Cargill. That's actually a women's title match. Is Jade winning that? That's Nia. It sounds like it's gonna be Nia. Nobody. I'm actually surprised that Tiffany's ready to wrestle again. It feels like because she wasn't, but hey, fuck it. It don't matter no way. Do it. We'll see what happens on SmackDown
Are you
tomorrow.
with us? Okay, he moved.
Math said Jay's winning.
Okay.
Math said Jay was winning the last time, but then that was a count out. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, Tiffany says she's gonna be okay. She's wrestling. Piper Niven has a neck injury.
Yeah,
I
they
thought
said
that might be career ending.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. That sucks.
It's unfortunate, but I'm tired of Tiffany. I'm tired of Nia. Please get this belt on somebody else. Please.
Somebody else. Pick somebody else. Pick somebody else. I'm at a 10.
I'm tired of both of them. Oscar is the best thing going right now.
Why are you here? Why are you here? We thought you were
I want a belt on her.
Oscar's on the other brand.
Why was there so much missed from Oscar this week?
Oscar
that was crazy.
That was the biggest load I've seen.
Mine says she turned into an avatar.
Math.
Math is going now. It's a wrap. It's a wrap now. Math says it's a wrap now. Jesus.
You proud of me. He coming for you.
Jesus. Shout out Kylie Ray.
Wait, let him talk. Let him talk.
The other way.
Talk about what? I don't see what Prada talking about. She don't know what she talking about.
But you here though.
Yeah.
You said
I'm no longer.
I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get out again.
I'm never speaking about Jade Cargill on this show again.
Oh
man. That sound like the nigga from Boys to Men that used to talk at the beginning of the record.
I used to talk about Jade Cargill, but now I don't care.
I used to talk about last match was fire.
You talking about what, Oscar?
It was good. It was good, Math. It was good. We all said it was good.
Fire. Who are you talking about?
Jade.
Now everybody wants
Okay.
I'm telling you.
We gave her props.
Next time I give y'all an open space to talk about the lady, y'all ain't talk about it. We can't go back. We go.
Well, no, I wasn't talking about it. I didn't even. Here's the thing. I didn't even factor Jade into the conversation when we were talking about Tiffany and Nia because to me she's a non-factor. But when I look at it, please get this belt on somebody else.
It's gonna be Jade then. If it's three women in the match, it's gonna be Jade.
Okay, and great. We can check the box and say that we made her a champion like they did in AEW.
And then she got carried through the match again.
We can move on. Well, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That young lady in Evolve is a better seller than Jade. That young lady in Evolve is putting on better matches. That young lady in Evolve wrestled Natalia. We have to stop being.
When I tried to give you the reasoning, y'all sit there and say, "Yo, you moving the goalposts."
But you
No,
do.
she's not good.
No, I don't.
We-
I'll
we-
give you the
Okay,
fact.
so what's the
Good.
reasoning? What's
For-
the
The
reason?
fact was you
What
had
does that
some.
mean?
My bad, Cal. I told you I wasn't gonna do this.
No, go ahead. No,
nah,
But you
go
would be
ahead.
so sick.
for three grown ass
Right,
adults who
right,
say they never
right.
having this
Wait, this
conversation.
nigga done made
Y'all
this
sir,
nigga.
y'all
This
ready
I
to
never
have
said
this
I was.
It's
I
arguing
never
so
said I was
hard,
never
Cal
having
ain't
this
speaking no
conversation.
Right,
I
but you
never.
No,
would
I
be so
did.
sick.
I did. I said I wasn't having it.
No, but he said for three
Cause I
adults
ain't
that
said
said that.
no
I've never
more.
said that.
Right,
No,
I
I
just
said
don't say
Right.
nothing until
You're giving away participation
I
trophies to
said
a
that.
woman who
That's
has
right.
not shown the
You've
aptitude
been doing
in
that.
ring.
You always do that. You sit there and say, "Oh, they was giving this. Oh, the look. Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch."
no.
Oh,
We
I'm
never
talking
talked
to
about
him
her
right
look.
now.
We never talked
I'm
about her
talking to
look.
him
Don't-
right
don't
now.
Y'all got like
Don't
one more
misconstrue-
minute of this.
Don't misconstrue what I'm
30
saying.
seconds.
The reality is this: the young lady is not good in the ring. The young lady is not
Okay.
even that interesting of a personality outside of her look on the mic. And that's evident now because with Bianca off the board, Naomi knocked up, and the division looking the way that it is, this was a prime opportunity for her to step up. And
She
right
was
now,
just in the ring.
SmackDown
She was
is
just
boring.
stepping
How
up.
was she from a
But
storyline
she was-
perspective? Man, how was she
Wait.
less entertaining than two women
go,
who
Cal.
can't even speak good English?
Last time I
How was
checked,
she less entertaining
time
than
I
Asuka
checked,
on the
the
mic?
last time I checked,
Last
the
time
word on the curb,
the
the word on the curb was, this is the best. This, and I've seen multiple people say it, not just Salt and Extra Salt, say this is the best match she has had.
Yeah, that was said that was the best.
One,
I did
we,
say
we
that.
had
That
one
was- that
great
was-
match on the
That was her
roster
last
in
match.
WrestleManias.
It was her last match.
Finally, congrats.
No, the last time I
You
checked,
had a good
the
match.
last time you was talking,
It
somebody
was a SmackDown
carried.
match.
Somebody carried her. Now she's having a good match, and it's the first time since.
No.
Whatever.
You
This is
trying to
why
say
I'm not
she carried this
talking this.
match? Wait. Are you trying to say that Jade carried the match that she was in with Tiffany Stratton?
I
Nah,
didn't
not the
say
way
anybody.
niggas was talking about Tiffany 2 months ago.
Mm.
I can't
Crazy.
You know what?
They were
at
here.
this
Them
point-
niggas is here.
say. Yeah.
At this point, nobody brought up Jade. At least I didn't. I said I'm tired of seeing Tiffany and Nia put the belt on somebody else. Because to me, Jade Cargill is not a factor to me.
No, what?
Now we put that Triple H gonna do what he do, and the sad part is he put that belt on her, and it proves to be a dud. What are we gonna say then?
We ain't gonna. You gonna say what you've been saying, but that
Yeah.
everybody.
And I'm
has
gonna
been
be
a dud.
proven
You said
right.
the same thing about. You said the same thing about EO, and EO was a dud, right?
I
But she's
I never questioned EO's in ring. I said she's boring, and that's a general sentiment on here. And when we look at this storyline with EO, Oscar, and Kyrie, who is the one that's giving the
Who's
fever in
she
the
getting carried in
storyline?
this too?
It is Oscar and
She getting
Kyrie.
carried. They're carrying her in this.
No, what we're not going to do is compare EO Sky to
I
Jade
didn't
Cargill.
compare.
That's
I
insulting
didn't compare.
to EO
I
Sky.
didn't compare that.
We
I
go.
didn't
You
compare,
did,
but you,
'cause you brought her up.
I
She
didn't
wasn't in the
compare,
conversation.
but you,
We-
you sitting there comparing Jade to Bianca and Naomi.
We're gonna start a new
No, you're not
BRP
understanding.
show.
You're not
Yeah.
understanding.
It's gonna be called
I
Debate
guess
Season.
I'm not.
You're not understanding.
Well,
not
here's
Niggas
the
want
thing.
to debate.
Hunter,
They don't
Triple
like
H,
that.
if you're watching
They want
this
to
show,
debate.
please put the belt on Jade
That's fine.
Cargill. Give her prime
They want to
placement.
debate.
And please write
They
all
just
of her
advertise
segments.
for it.
Because they not,
So
we
that
not
there's
talking
no
the same
excuse.
things.
We're not.
There's no
We're
We're
not
not.
talking
excuse.
the same thing.
We not.
We
Because you're comparing in ring EO to Jade.
No, I wasn't. I never said
No,
that.
but you're saying we were saying
I never-
you're saying that
you
was
could host
saying
Chris Breezy. You
Jade-
could host.
Jade. What he was saying?
Exactly. I'm out of
See,
here.
You said Jade. You said we were saying the same thing about EO a couple of months ago. No, we didn't. We said the rain was whack, not that the in ring was whack.
Yeah.
There's a
Like, come on.
difference. There's a difference. Here's what I'm gonna say. I want her to win.
No, you don't.
But I
No, you
do
don't.
want her
You're
to
right.
win.
I don't want her to
No,
win.
no.
You
Don't
you
do
go
that.
again. I'm gonna say what I said because
No,
I
you
don't
don't.
want her to
Don't
win.
do
You know
that,
why?
because
Because there's
let
a
me tell
lot
you
of girls that are really
What?
good that are not getting that spot right
But
now
here's what I'm
because they
gonna
don't
say.
look like her.
But here's what I'm gonna say. We need to be real with each other. If
We
I'm
do.
fucking up, if I'm fucking up or if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, I need y'all to tell me that. I don't need you to pacify me. I don't need you to pacify me, okay, and not give me the feedback, okay, so I can be better. So we don't give the proper feedback. She doesn't hear it, and then she doesn't get in the ring or do the things that she needs to do to come up. Like, we have to be honest. We have to give the proper feedback, how we honestly feel. If she gets mad, she gets mad.
So giving proper feedback, though, giving proper feedback, like the truth, quote unquote, right? Because most of this is opinion either way. You know what I'm saying?
It is opinion. That's right. That's right.
It's opinion either way. Giving truth to someone and playing it like the big joker negates the quality of the truth. Now, if you say I could listen to she might could work on this better, but the energy of yo ain't it and that's it, yo trash, yo whack, yo this, yo that.
But we didn't say she was
doesn't
trash.
feel like quality constructive. Like
that's how you are. I think that's how you're digesting it that way because you don't want to hear it.
Right, because I'm gonna say this. I don't bring up that young lady. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't bring up that young lady because I'm not feeling her. So to avoid me going in on her, when I know I see Callie Armstrong, when I see Kalani Jordan, when I see Jada Parker, when I see Lash Legend, when I see some of these, when I see Queen Aminata, I don't say anything because I don't want to be that person. But if you keep bringing it up and saying, oh, I'm this, that, and the third, I'm going to give you the Funky Dineva, okay? Yeah. And the reality is, no, I like good stuff, okay? And right now, she's not giving me good stuff. And it hasn't been good stuff for quite some time. When she was at AEW, the excuse was she needs a system. She gets the WWE, she gets a system.
She got a whole machine behind her right now. A whole machine. She got Natalia.
Is everybody that you've named what I was trying to explain months ago. Never mind. Never mind. What I was trying to explain months ago is the people that you're naming came up in that system. You have moved somebody from somewhere that was no system to somewhere that it is a system. These people started in the system.
I know, but she's been there for 2 years.
2 years.
Kelly Armstrong hasn't been here for 2 years.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they're both athletes.
Y'all don't know who Jason Campbell is, do you?
No.
All right. No. So just really quick, give me 10 seconds to get y'all there. Pause. Listen, Jason Campbell was a pretty decent quarterback.
We all over it,
right? Jason Campbell went to the Redskins and they threw him out there. He was a good quarterback, but because they threw him out there so early, it affected. They put him out there to be the starting quarterback. They threw him out there so early that it stunted his growth. He wasn't allowed to grow because he had to go out there and just start working a job. He didn't get a chance to sit behind a quarterback and get better and come along. So when you send Jason Campbell to Chicago, this man didn't get, we didn't see that these are, and this is the problem. Shout out to J Boujii. But this is the problem with these kind of conversations.
I was just about to. I'm like, what are you talking about? We are Daniel Bryan. These
niggas is tripping.
Here's the problem with Daniel Bryan is, you know who should have been talking to her is Big Show. Because she's a big girl, and that would have brought her along the right way. But this is the problem. Prada says she's not trying to hear it. So there isn't a moving of the goalpost. It's just if my explanation isn't enough for you, there's nowhere else to go in the conversation.
Respectfully, fam, your what you just said doesn't make. I can't even reconcile what you just said because she was in AEW not for just a year, and she was in there with the real rap dudes. She was in there. That y'all be saying that's real rap. She was there. She had Ricky Starks. She had FTR. She had the Briscoes. Like, what are we talking about?
What did I just say 30 seconds ago? The person who should be talking to someone like Jazz, I'm sorry, someone like Jade is someone like a Big Show.
I hear you, but she still
Because
had
that's the
quality
person-
wrestlers.
But
Who did she
if-
train with in AEW?
Daniel, didn't she train with Daniel Bryan?
When did she train with Daniel Bryan? We went over this on the show on one of our shows.
I don't know. Because
I know you don't.
I don't watch that show. All I know is that y'all said she was training with Daniel Bryan. That's all y'all said. And if you're training with Daniel Bryan, like he's the American Dragon, is that what they call it? The Dragon?
All right.
Like, what are we talking about? We can't. It's moving the goalpost.
No. See, but that's no. I won't allow you to do it this time. You can't just shout a phrase. It is not moving the goalpost.
Okay.
It's an explanation. And I was clear. Is the style that Daniel Bryan gives as good as it is? If it isn't her blame, if Mos Def was trying to train Nicki Minaj at the beginning of her career, it doesn't work because they do rap, but they don't do the same type of rap. If you want to be brought, it doesn't matter how good your teacher is. If the teacher doesn't teach your pedagogy, your subject matter, then it's not, it doesn't matter who or how good that teacher is.
Okay, so then she had Natalya, then she had Liv Morgan. Then she had the Nightmare Factory. What are we talking about?
One more time. Her teacher should be.
These are different teachers. These are different teachers.
Hey, get us out of here.
One more time.
She
should have specifically.
Get us out of here.
Because, and like I said, I'm staying in the same lane. The teacher she should have is a big person that knows how to wrestle big people matches, because she's the bigger girl, and that is how she should wrestle. Because styles are how pro wrestling, like Daniel Bryan can't wrestle like Brock Lesnar, and both of them are dominant at what they do, but very different. And that's the point: is the right teacher, Giants and Strongmen, correct?
So she gets the right teacher. Because see, here's the thing. I get what you're saying, fam. But Raquel Gonzalez, Kevin Nash said she needs to wrestle like a big man. But Kevin Nash is not in the ring and he's not training her. But she took the note, which means there's something up here in her mind said, okay, let me go find what I need. So in 5 years, Jade hasn't had the thought to say, let me find what I need.
And also, all of these people are smaller, right? So she can't even wrestle down.
But she's not supposed.
She should have never. She to some degree, if you're being trained to do something, to some degree, you grasp something. She's grasping. She is grasping, but 5 years is a very slow build. And I was invested.
Hey, yo,
I was invested at the streak. I'm not
this,
invested anymore.
And my thing is this: watching that AEW reality show where they showed them behind the scenes and stuff like this. And I don't know this lady, but based on what I saw behind the scenes, it's given. I'm already rich. I'm already here. Yeah. Okay.
We see, and I'm not comparing her to Charlotte Flair, but we see Charlotte in the ring doing her in the gym, her doing this, that, and the third. I'm saying you could shut me up by giving me some of that. Let me see you in the ring.
Outliers in any sort of discussion or arguments are what I would like to refer to as bad faith arguments, in that they can't be the example because they are an outlier.
I just want to go on record with saying I did not bring this lady up.
Neither did
I
I.
do not talk about this lady. I don't even mention this lady anymore.
Ma'am,
Yet we're here again.
we always gonna be here. Carol, I'm sorry.
This feels like I'm gonna be YouTube. YouTube, I'm sorry. This feels like the dumbest question. Y'all got a black wrestler of the week?
No.
Shut up, cuz.
No. Yo, I come here. My thing is, when I came on this show was to always big up a black wrestler.
Mhm.
So when I see in the chat saying, yo, you glazing, this ain't got nothing to do with y'all. But when I say you glazing, the one thing I'm gonna do is always ride with the black wrestler.
That's a fact.
That's it.
Mm.
I ain't never
always
come
rock with the black. I'm gonna always rock with the black wrestler too,
I ain't-
and I'm gonna be honest. Just because I'm honest does not mean that I don't rock with the black.
I ain't
wrestler.
never came on here and talk crazy about none of the black wrestlers if they ain't deserve it.
Exactly. Two of them.
Oh, all right, if they ain't deserve it.
If they ain't deserve it.
Who deserved it this week?
Two of them.
Nobody.
One nigga
So
was still taking
that's
pictures.
I'm talking about me because the
see.
conversation comes from yo, you glazing. Nah,
I didn't call you. I didn't say you was glazing.
I wasn't talking to y'all. I said I wasn't talking to y'all.
Mm.
Glaze is different from big up. This is the thing. Is I won't.
Glaze is crazy.
Glazing
I didn't
is
see that.
fine. It's a new internet thing. I'm
not. No,
Is it?
because we checked main man who came in and was talking about yo, y'all glazing. That's different. I'm not young.
Yeah, that's for the young boys.
I'm not young. So when
Mhm.
you say glazing, that means something crazy to me.
Mm.
You know,
Okay.
Shout out to Jade Cargill, my black wrestler of the week.
I knew that was coming.
Motherfucker.
You early, that wasn't your
Y'all
turn.
niggas is trash.
Oh,
Glaze
shit.
Cargill is crazy. Glaze Cargill is hilarious. I hate work. I hate you, work. Work, I hate you. Work, I hate you so much. I'm about to show you what you saved in my phone at. That's how much I hate you right now.
Glaze Gargill is not going to be the name of the episode.
No, absolutely not.
Who was that? Was there any black people on Wrestlepalooza?
No. And for
Oh.
a referee, maybe.
Oh, Khan, because he was on that pay-per-view,
Shout out
right?
Khan.
Shout out to
Khan's had a couple of good matches this
Shout
week.
out to
This
Khan,
folks.
shout out to Khan.
Because they had a good one Wednesday.
They had a
too.
good match Wednesday. Yeah, had a real good
I've
match
seen that
Wednesday.
he's on TV a little bit more, so yeah.
Listen,
Shout out to him.
and that is shout out to the Russell Wilson of wrestling.
It's Ricochet. It's all Ricochet.
Brother Rick O'Shea.
Ricochet did what?
He's
Rick
the guy
O'Shea,
he's the leader of their group.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The man, yeah. They're behind
doing
him.
some of the best of his career right now.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
it's
I'm like, okay.
it's facts. I think you
Yeah.
just stating the fact. DDM, you got a black wrestler of the week?
Aha.
Nope,
That guy?
Really,
I don't.
Uh-huh. Oh.
brother
Yes,
fan?
talk about purpose. So I got 4.
Shout out.
I got 4. First,
Now you
I know
showing
ain't
off.
nobody
Now you
gonna
want to
say
show off.
shout out to my guy Grim. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
'Cause that's the folks. That's the folks. Shout out, shout out to Stokely for always making a way to matter on television.
He's been good.
Yeah, he's very good on TV with guys who are considered, because I have always not been like FTR has never really been my deal, but I'm coming around on him, and I think that's part Stokely.
Makes sense.
And shout out to all the black folks that were recognized this week.
Shout out. My black wrestler of the week is Lee Moriarty. Good job giving a great performance with Adam Page on Dynamite. Hopefully that means he can be getting some more looks like that, because he definitely deserves them. We out of here. We are out of here for this week. But before we get out of here, Mimi, where can the people find you on them social medias?
Right there.
Shout
There. Oh, also, y'all need to start following the Black Rasslin TikTok.
Get them numbers up.
Get them numbers up to 1,000. I want to be doing lives.
Shut up. Go search up Black Rasslin on the TikToks. We over there. DDM?
At Dapper Dynamite is youtube.com/Secretary of Shade. Y'all have a great evening.
DDM was reading them pages of them books. Kamala. Anyway, brother fam.
Hey man, Ilfam 79 on your social media choice. AKA the Rain Man, nigga. The rock still, nigga.
Hey,
Still.
one of these days. One of these damn days. Brother Math?
Shut up, Chris Brown.
Math may be in the win. I'm at Cal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikToks. Go find us over there as well. BlackRasslin.com is a website, and as always, you can find Black Rasslin on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your audio podcasts. We are there on Friday mornings. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin every Thursday night, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are doing this damn podcast for you. You already know the drill. Shouts out J Boujii. If you are in the Ridgefield Park, New Jersey, or in the tri-state area and you want to see some wrestling on Sunday, that I Really Mean It show is dope. Tickets available. They also will be on IWTV. Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. Please pay that pay that 10 to keep things going on over here. I got all types of copyright over here, so go over there and get it. That's it for us this week. Next week we'll be recapping No Mercy. I guess we'll be talking a little bit of TNA and whatever else is going on the road to Perth. That is it. Peace to the chat. Always appreciate having y'all around. DDM, please take us out.
Sometimes it's soft as a misty rain that gently touches my soul.